I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. Bada bing, I popped the least suspected. I start all my crowns, ring and necklace. Do what the men above had taught me. Hey, you say I play too hot, no coffee. I had to change my life like this. Yeah. I'm taking life for what it is. Yeah. Quit acting blind, you need some lenses. Abiding by the damn scriptures. Hey, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this. I've been up, 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 I've been up. Quit the fuss, show me love, show me love, I need love. Don't wanna leave me, yeah. I'm mixing up my damn problems. I'm mixing out all of that violence. If you with me, we on that fly shit. To all these worldly bastards round us, I say, I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they hear me. 90 days I let a fiend for. If this what you want, you best go beast mode. And she said, baby, I know you legit. Baby, I know you legit. She said, man, like you don't even exist. And I said, UPK made me like this.
West till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since a teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. Down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one west to the death till they bury me. west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. So they like, damn, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Ooh, keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this is salt. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. Hey, one west, one west, one west, one west, one west. Coming up on my
I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settling? See, you locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's one west. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause it's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum, red rum, red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drums, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga, I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga, I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all stepping, kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowing by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym.
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. As if they make the wrong move and coach shit. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit.
Baby, no listen to no fake news, them can't. Could hold it out and them never fake news. Notice I just be a bad bitch, I get forward from with you. But the one you have feel good girl them lazy. She never did a features, R-rated. Never did a features, half naked. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. She never did a features, half naked. Never did a features, R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-rated things halfway, that's why me give R-ratings. I know every girl a wife material. I know every girl forget the juice in my seed bag. I know every girl me trust to cook my food, nor boil my tea, not even put the milk in the cereal. Me like a catty when me dival. When we wash for cook for clean and no fuss. When she hear me get a new girl, I know that me mean when me say me fight me demons. Multiple wife legally, no illegal. Yeah, straight, me go crazy. I know every catty can be my first lady. I know every press plus body done pay for plus Tatiana no fit in a no Mercedes. When me say oh luxury dolly for nurse baby, a trouble when luxury dolly turn old lady. So big up every girl with no lazy. Your body big, but why your mommy donate it? I rate it. Never did a fi dress half naked. Me never did a fi give her be things halfway. That's why me give her ratings. She never did a fi dress half naked. Never did a fi dress R-rated. Me never did a fi give her be things halfway. That's why me give her ratings. She now wait pan money for reach her and donation. She make reach her man donation. 100 and run, but he waste gal a pull her fi leave her man, but she stay strong. She know say them a no friends, them a haters. Them sleep with every man in a the acre. Can't get nobody fi stay long and want the advice for relation. Baby no listen to no fake news. Them can't keep a man cause them never stay true. Could hold it out and them never pay dues. Never shut them out and them wicked and cruel, eh? Bag a man a rush but them just a get yours. Everything them have them did a fear blows. Instagram live them nude for the views. Baby that I know you though. Sure, I rate it. Never did a pictures half naked. Me never did a piggy R-B things halfway. That's why me give her ratings. She never did a pictures half naked. Never did a pictures R-rated. Me never did a piggy R-B things halfway. That's why me give her ratings. One wish.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
You see, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above when they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that little bike on me. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to profit. It's about to get serious. When they hit us with dope and kill us with crack, where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I say you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers try to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole. Because of the COVID, it feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know that it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the prophets. I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know, they say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the prophets. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to one with step, I'm solid for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go, let's go. I ain't taking no loss, ain't no token when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with your own. I'ma be loyal to the right arm, tell him we can't keep it slate. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high, got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, That bitch so belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Therefore a failure, bitch, I can't afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop it, ass see the prophets.
That's just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why it exists, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass need to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga.
Gotta be ready for when the war starts. Fighting these battles through life got us accumulating war scars. Nothing is given. We going through these curses while we living. We soldiers on a mission until the dead in Christ is risen. I thank the Lord for our Bibbins, Most High in Christ for all the fallen soldiers that I didn't mention. For all the fallen sisters too. Through the years trying to fight back the tears cause we missing you. And I never met Kama War, but I hear stories from the brothers. In the truth, he was a dinosaur. And I know one day we all gotta die. I pray I go honorable like Makata's eye. Fighting through these curses to survive. I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers, fighting through these curses to survive. I vow to keep their name alive. Fallen soldiers, I let my eyes cry through this pen and made my niggas rise again. My fallen soldiers. It's war at all costs, they killing us off. We holding on to all thoughts, no memories lost. And you can fall for they snare.
Take a second, we reflecting with the light, but this the life, I fucking love it. Wouldn't trade it to be white, now that's alright. I got the right at birth, the devil's redefining work. Someday you'll pay the price. No, I don't break a fold, I need and bake the dough, then recreate the flow. They think they making though, what they forsake is so essential. Over lentils, get your issue. Guess who's on this instrumental with you? Damn, if we was family, view unread and call it spam. I'm not a fan of Antichrist, they slayed the man. I swayed the Tim like here I am, the son of Sam is taking shots at David Berkowitz. Pussy. A different discipline existed in this New York state of mind. Say since now, no, not the actor, but the year we zephyr. Not one thing in mind to grind until this gavel turned his words to mirth from Babel. Since 69, I follow protocol. This kingdom built. You know that you are as cold as ice to me. You know that you are. Take a second, we reflecting with the light, but this the life, I fucking love it. Wouldn't trade it to be white, now that's alright. I got the right at birth, the devil's redefining work. Someday you'll pay the price.
No, I don't break a fold, I need and bake the dough, then recreate the flow. They think they making though, what they forsake is so essential. Over lentils, get your issue. Guess who's on this instrumental with you? I gives a damn if we was family, view one red and call it spam. I'm not a fan of Antichrist, they slayed the man. I swayed the Tim like here I am, the son of Sam is taking shot to David Berkowitz. Pussy. A different discipline existed in this New York state of mind. Say sin, not no, not the actor, but the year we zephyr. Not one thing in mind to grind until this gavel turns his words to mirth from Babel. Front lines to 69, I follow protocol. This kingdom built.
All right, shalom. Make this just a canvas a little bit, for sure. So again, we're on the ends again with the 67th episode on the ends. Big up to everyone in the chat. Big up to Tazap one, straight from Manny, Kamala. We got Ahawa. You know what I mean? Big up Ty, Tazanawa I. You know what I mean? Ahawa. Priest and Officer Zion, Van Yamyan. Big up yourself. We also got in there, man. You know, everyone's like, share, subscribes. You know, we do like how we do every Friday, you know what I mean, 9 to 11. It's a quick thing. Let me get the number on here as well. Anyone that wants to call in, you can call 079-607-46784. Also, come again? Put some questions. Dango Boston, put some questions in the chat, man. Dango wants to edify today, wants to crush an argument and quarreling. Whatever the case may be, man, bring it, man. You know what I mean? When that smoke, man. What else we got? Yeah, we got the feast day, which is the feast of dedication, which is the 28th, which is next week, Sunday. Make sure you come down to that. Bring the family, the wife, the kids, the whole nine. We're gonna have a big, you know, in the UPK, we are a big family as well, man. So okay, good. So we're gonna do that as well. We got classes also Monday, 394 Large Road BAT, 5PW. We got classes on Wednesday, Thursday, all at 394 Large Road BAT and 5PW at 7 to 9 as well. We got that. Also, make sure you pay your tithes, 10% of anything you earn. Go to the priest and price of the Lord. Also, watch the grill by Commander General Yohana every Monday, 2 a.m. Make sure you stay awake and watch that. If you can't stay awake, watch it the following day, man. Type in the grill and watch it the following day. I think that's it, you know. So people are gonna get into it, man. So first things first, man. You know what I mean? I'm watching the news. Yeah, run that, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's like an Asian a bit. Or just a camera if anything. Please. Go back with it though. More time, right? So I'm watching the news, man, and there's a brother on the news that's last year stabbed 8 people, man. You know what I mean? Stabbed 8 people in the what's it called in the gay village. In the gay village, and the attack had nothing to do with them being gay. And I watched the news lock him up for 21 years, man. On the news, they're saying that this brother's an animal and this brother paralyzed a uni student. What they don't tell is that this brother was schizophrenic, man. But they also don't say that this brother that was schizophrenic went to his doctors for help and they didn't help him. And because they didn't help him, guess what he done? He did what schizophrenics do. And now he's being punished for it, man. That's like, it's a zookeeper's job to make sure that the lion stays in the cage. And if the zookeeper don't make sure the lion's in the cage, the lion will go out and do what lions do, man. And you don't punish the lion for that. You don't kill the lion for that. You punish the zookeeper. Well, this brother went to the NHS, man, went to the doctors, went to the system, and the system failed him, didn't help him. Now he done what schizophrenics do. He done what people not on their meds do, or people that are not sectioned. He did what they do, and now he's being punished for it, man. That's a shame, man. Go to it real quick. I'll play it real quick. So this is the brother. He stabbed 8 people, and now he's branded the animal, man. Locked him up, kicked down his door. You know, we went to his house, arrested him like some animal, man.
ambulance service. Is the patient breathing?
Yo, listen, someone just been stabbed on her street.
Okay, are they breathing unconscious?
Listen, they're conscious, yeah, but listen, they need to hurry up, and they're going to die, you know.
Listen to me, are they breathing unconscious?
Yeah, they're conscious, yeah, but they're not about to be in it.
They just stabbed him in the neck in town, on her street. He just stabbed, out of nothing, he just stabbed him up.
Random man's come up to him and he tried to cut his neck.
Okay, so
I can hear some sirens. I haven't seen nothing. I can hear some sirens coming now. I've just been found out someone else has been stabbed now. He's been stabbed in the neck.
This is the patient breathing.
She's breathing, man. She don't look good.
Is she conscious underway?
Huh?
Is the patient
Send ambulance, send ambulance, send ambulance, send ambulance, send
Is the
ambulance.
patient conscious underway?
Yeah. Yes, man, she ain't going last long. Send ambulance. It's her street, man. It's her street.
Gun police came to your zone.
That was the best quality footage we had available at that particular time. If we'd have released footage prior to that, it would have been of even further poor quality, and we would have risked diverting our police resources away from identifying and arresting somebody and bringing them into the system a lot quicker, and therefore wider risk to the public. So we ultimately ended up arresting McLeod for the matters. A lot of that work was through good police work. A member of the public approached an officer on the cordon from a takeaway who had had somebody come into their restaurant just after 1 o'clock in the morning where they had asked to use a knife. They refused to give them a knife but ultimately ordered a taxi for them. We were able to quickly track down that taxi driver and understand where he had taken that individual to a road within the south of the city, within the Selly Oak area.
Come to the front door now! Come downstairs! Come to us! Walk down to us, Zephyriah! Keep your hands where we can see them! Get your hands where we can see them! Drop that on the floor! Drop that on the floor now! Put the jumper down! Put the jumper down! Walk downstairs! Walk downstairs! Stand still! Stand still! Turn round! Turn round! Walk back! Walk back! Hands behind your back. Yeah, I've got other people in here, at least 30 male and one other male. One secure. Keep walking back.
8 people stabbed, one of which tragically lost his life, a young man with his whole life ahead of him. Thousands of hours of CCTV were recovered. You know, a lot of viewing by specially trained officers to identify McLeod's movements throughout the city centre that night and present, you know, his character, and speaking with a lot of witnesses who were.
Look at that, man. I'm not saying it's good that these people died. It's a shame, man. But this brother's not well. This brother's clearly sick, man. He's walking He's walking up and down the road. He's not masked up. He didn't mean to do this. He ain't got friends with him. He ain't got a getaway car. The man stabbed up 8 people. Guess what? Took a taxi home, man. He ain't righted. He's not right in the head, man. When it comes to black people, he knew what he was doing. Lock him up. Throw away the key, man. He's an animal. This brother came to you first. He came to you first, man. And you couldn't give him no medical attention. You couldn't give him the meds that he needed. The service that he needed, man. And guess what? He done what schizophrenics do, which is crazy stuff, man. Not all the time to stab people, to do crazy shit, man. But really, it's a government that failed him, man. And now he's the animal, man. So, you want to say anything for me, man?
And he got what, 21 years?
21 years, man.
So he got 21 years. They said they're going to put him in a mental home until he shows signs that is a bit better. Then they're going to move him to prison. So it's not like he's going to be in a mental home. Then a year down the line, he's going to go back to his family. And what's going to happen is, man,
the mental health nurses is going to pump him up with all sorts of drugs, man. They're going to pump him up with so much drugs because already they're being biased. Obviously, he stabbed Edomites. Obviously, the nurses in them homes is who? White people. So obviously, straight away, they're going to beat him up in there, punish him in there. And believe it or not, back in the olden days, when someone did have mental health, they used to beat them up, man, because they thought beating them up would get the demon gone. When that doesn't work, but that's how they used to deal with it back in the days. Put you in a mental home, they would injure you and beat you up because they believe that's how you get the demon gone. And what you find is our person still uses that method today, man. He just doesn't tell the family. Obviously, we'll tell the family, oh, he had a fall, and then the family will believe it. Why? Because they know that you're mentally ill. But they gave him 21 years for him being unstable and mentally ill when really they shouldn't have failed him.
That's right.
They should have sectioned him a long time ago if they knew he's not all there. And clearly what he was doing, he never planned to do it properly because why? He didn't have no getaway car.
That's right.
He's just walking around randomly stabbing people. He's got no face mask on. Even the way he's walking, you can tell that this is someone that ain't too righted. I don't want to use that word too much. By the way he's walking, you can tell he ain't all there. By the way he's all walking. Someone that's going to commit crime wouldn't go in a pizza shop and ask for a knife.
That's right.
Because you know the CCTV in the pizza shop, which lets you know this wasn't premeditated. Right. He said he could hear voices in his head. And schizophrenics hear voices in their head.
That's right.
They hear tons of voices in their head, man. Right. And the voices tell them, go and do this. And then they listen to them voices. It's anyone who has them kind of mental illnesses. There's some people who suffer from depressive psychosis. Them ones there believe that, like depressive psychosis, them people right there believe that if a car keeps driving up and down the road and it's the same car, they believe this person's following them, this person's out to get them. Right. And then what do? They end up attacking that person when really this car's driving up and down the road every day at the same time. Why? Because they're probably going to work. They're probably going about their business. But to someone with mental health, in their mind, it's like, this person's following me. This person's out to harm me. And then a voice in their head says, get rid of that person. So that's the term, the call is depressive psychosis. So tons of people suffer from that. And it comes from not taking your medication. So where people go wrong with taking their medication is they believe that, okay, then I only take my medication on days when I feel bad. The thing is, with this kind of medication, you have to take it even on days when you don't feel bad.
That's right.
Even on days when your mental health feels normal, you still have to take this dose until the doctor says, stop taking it. Right. So you might have a 6-month course and you might feel better taking it after 1 month. Most people stop taking it after a month. And then what happens? You're going to have you're going to relapse. You're going to go through all of that again. You're going to, all them emotions and that mental health is all going to come back. This is why you're meant to keep taking the course until you see your doctor. Then after that, they put you on another course and then another course. Then after a while, then they take you off it. And then if you come back to the doctor because you start to feel depressed and whatnot, then they give you another dose. But all of these mental health illnesses, it comes from what? Sometimes your upbringing. It starts off as post-traumatic stress disorder from your parents. And then they pass it down to you, which then becomes transgenerational trauma. And then that develops into what? Border personality disorder. Then if you don't get all of those traumas treated, it turns into this right here, man. This is why it's very important to catch your trauma early, because if you don't, it could turn into this. The thing is, most people with these illnesses, they don't want to tell no one or they don't want to talk about it. Why? Because they're embarrassed, man.
It's like it's got you. Another problem, a lot of brothers are using weed, man.
Yeah.
You wonder why a lot of brothers smoke weed? Because they got problems. They got they're depressed, they're down, no job, no this, no that. And they self-medicate by smoking weed, man, which makes it just worse, man. Or it makes it worse, man. A lot of self-medicating, as to the line, a lot of self-medicating, a lot of people self-medicate by smoking weed, man. It only makes it worse, man. Sorry, Dongabar.
So yeah, you rather treat that trauma instead of doing 21 years in jail, man. You rather get that treated as soon as possible. Contact the ISUPK, man. That's right. And sometimes you will have to have the medicine. And listen to your doctor, man. Your doctor studied in that field for years to be where they are. Don't listen to these blackity black idiots that say, oh, take herbs and don't listen to the doctor. I've never seen a man get shot and take herbs, man.
That's right.
I ain't seen a man have a brain injury and take herbs yet, man. all of this garbage. Don't listen to the doctor. I ain't seen a man get shot and take herbs yet. Stop listening to those lunatics that give you all of that garbage, man. Listen to the doctor who has the certificate, who's been to uni for 10 years,
That's right.
instead of listening to some silly drug addict, man, who ain't got one brain cell, who's got no credentials, who does nothing. Have you noticed all these weed addicts telling you, oh, take herbs, it heals you? Listen, man, you smoke all the herbs and you look like a crackhead, man.
Trust me, we smoke all the herbs and your lips are black, man.
Exactly.
That's what. If you take all them herbs, I don't want to look nothing like you, man. It's a luck, man. It's a shame. It's a shame, man. But his brother, man. Honestly, see, white people think that look his animal, throw him away. This brother was hard done by, man. Yeah, man, this is a brother with a hard life, got mental problems, and he took the right channels, and he was denied and failed by the NHS, man. Right. So it was bound for him to fail, man. That's right. It was designed for him to fail. He's sick. You wouldn't give him the attention. So he done what people who are schizophrenic do and get locked up anyway, man. Right. It was the whole thing was planned for him to fail, man. And no one feels sorry for him. In the newspaper, they put his face next to his victim's face, and his victim was what, going uni.
It was university student. What's his name? Ben Billingham. Was his name?
There you go. So you got Zephaniah's mugshot, not a regular photo, not a photo from a wedding or. I'm pretty sure Zephaniah got good photos, man, from a wedding or school or something. But they got the mugshot with his head looking rough. So you know what I mean? It looks like a right criminal.
Right, so listen, when they show pictures like this, the judge ain't giving Zephaniah no justice. He said they show pictures like this, that after her alone, the judge is saying, yo, add an extra 10 years to the 11, we was going to make it 21. Listen, man, they do this on purpose. Surely they could have used a better picture of him, man. But
cool, man. Cool, man.
So lucky Kotazar can't contain himself. Can't contain himself. So lucky.
But yeah, man, Salakia. So they put pictures like this, and like what Dangobar said, the judge sees that and think, animal, throw him away. Then you see the nice white guy, uni, in front of his life and so forth, and they throw the book at you, man. They bury you under the jail. When clearly this brother's a victim here, man. This brother was a brother that was neglected the right help, man.
Right.
You know, when you go to NHS, they say a black man, like, oh God, another one of these. Oh, get him out of it, man. No, man, you're fine, man. Move, man. You're lying. You just want a sick note to get off work, man. And then you should. In the article, it said the brother had voices saying, "What? Kill him, kill him." He's clearly sick. Anyone that knows the story, you know what he done? He went out there on a stabbing spree, stabbed a couple people, dropped the knife in a drain, went to a pizza shop, said, "Excuse me, can I get another knife? I want to cut something." And the man goes, "No." Then he went home in a taxi and came back with another knife, man. That's clearly somebody sick, man. He had no balaclava on, you know what I mean? No mask on or anything. When the police came to arrest him, he wasn't kicking and resisting arrest. He just came to the police. Why? Because he's clearly not well, man. But when you're black, you don't matter if you're well or not, man. You go in jail, man. So luck, yeah.
And yeah, man. So luck, yeah, man. You can tell he's a bit ill by the mugshot. Can see the brothers crying in the mugshot, you know what I'm saying? So he's obviously not in control of his actions, which he is what do you call it? When you're in remorse of your actions.
Remorseful, you mean?
He is remorseful, man. So obviously the judge should see that and let him off. But obviously when the judge sees a white man crying, when the judge sees a white man's young, he lets him off, you know what I'm saying? But when he sees a black man's crying and he's, you know, young and he's remorseful of his actions, he has compassion for him. But when it comes to black people, they don't have compassion. So I would say, yo, the legislative system is against black people, man.
Come on, man.
It's against black people because for the same instance where it would be white, he would have remorse because you can see he's crying and remorse for his actions. But when it comes to black people, he ain't. So obviously, mental health isn't an issue. It's a race issue, man.
And mental health is big in the black community, man.
Yeah.
But a lot of black people don't know about it because we don't talk about it. We just say, we brush it under and say, you know what, forget about it, man. Stop being so soft. But apparently nowadays, yo, a lot of black people are diagnosed with mental health that we didn't even know back in the day. Back in the day, we was forced to just brush it under the carpet and keep moving forward. But now it's come to the forefront. A lot of black people got mental health, man. A lot of us do depression. You know what I mean? Mental health, schizophrenia, it's big in our community, man. Yo, shit. The brother was done wicked still, man. It's cold, man. But yeah, let's move on anyway, man. Get to Castillo, man. Look, Castillo's always chatting shit, man. Let me play a video what the man was saying today, man, which I kind of agree with still. Let me hear this.
Yeah, I got a DM saying, Castillo, on some real shit, what is your opinion on going on a break? Like, if your girl starts getting bored in a relationship, do you think it's a good idea? Big man thing, yeah? I'll be real with you, bruv. As soon as your girl starts talking about going on a break, you need to end that right there, bruv. Because I'm telling you right now, as soon as you lot go on that break, your girl's gonna be out here sucking willy like it's an Olympic sport, bruv. And real talk, yeah? If your girl's talking to you about a break, then I'm 99.9% sure she has another willy lined up right now, bruv. And as soon as you agree to the thing, your girl's gonna be at a travel lodge that same night with her face deep in a pillow, getting her back blown out. And I'm telling you right now, that guy she's gonna be fucking, he's been waiting a long time, bruv. He's been waiting weeks, bruv. He's been waiting months, bruv. His mouth's been watering for that, bruv. And as soon as he sees her, it's gonna be on sight, bruv.
Bro, listen, I agree with him, man. Talking about what's this unbreak shit that people be talking about, man. Woman talking about, I need a break. You know what I mean? A break. What's this break shit? You know what? I found apparently, yeah, if your woman has sex with somebody else on a break, it don't count, man. Yo, I'm old, man, so someone got to enlighten me, man. Apparently, if you find a condom and you say, yo, what's this? And your woman goes, no. At the time we was on the break, that means, oh, okay, cool. Well, you don't count. Yo, what's the world coming to you, man? Listen, if you're with a man, you're with that man for life, man. Until one of you are dead. What's this break thing? Any girl talking about I want to break, it's once I have sex with somebody else, man. They want a free pass to have sex with somebody else. They got some guy's number in the club. And they want to have sex with him without feeling like a whore, without feeling guilty. So they're using this break thing as a green light, man. That's some slaggy shit, man. Still after man.
Listen, man. Usually Costello's always on nonsense, but today it made sense. A break from what, man? Only break you're having is from running your mouth and to go wash them dishes, man. That's the only break you're having. The only break you're having is from the kitchen, man. That's it. What other break do you need? Right. The only break you're having is your work break.
And we ain't sure. Listen, we even sure about that.
Exactly. We ain't even sure about that. I have to do a 12-hour shift with no break. Talking about a break. Listen, man. I don't know what the world's coming to, but it's true. They go on a break, so what? They can go be hoes with their single friends because some of them want to be hoes with their single friends. This is what you always have. You have your woman, and her single friend gives her the most advice. Her single friend wants her to be single and lonely like her, man. Right. And her single friend is having sex with everybody and saying, look what this man brought me, look what that man brought me. So she says she wants to go on a break so she can go do all the stuff her whole friend does. Listen, man, with your woman, you need to make her cut off her whole friends, man.
That's right.
Because if she don't cut off her whole friends, she's going to whore on you, man. Her whole friends is going to do what? Go know that it's just meant to be these two women going out, and she's going to secretly invite two guys, man. Say, yeah, I got a friend for you. Her man don't treat her right. Just come. She's gonna allow her to do whole things, man. That's if your woman's got a whole friend, you keep them apart, man. You say to her, yo, you can't be with that whore, man. She's got a terrible reputation, and you can't be with her. Because if you let your woman go around with all them whores, guess what's gonna happen? She's gonna do some whore stuff one day, and then she's gonna come back to you and say, oh, it wasn't my fault. It was blah 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 blah. How about you just cut them whores off in the beginning, man? Because they play a big part in your relationship, man. Imagine they know all your shortcomings, they know all your business. Because some women don't know how to shut the hell up, man, and know how to keep their life private.
That's right.
Sometimes keep your private life private, man. Instead of chatting your husband to everybody, instead of chatting off your mouth, man, and giving everybody outside the relationship ammunition, man. Shut your mouth.
You only embarrass yourself. You know why? You're gonna get back with him, man. So how you gonna chat me Monday and with me on Tuesday? Your friends are like, huh? Just yesterday, man was talking about he's wootless and da. You're gonna go back to him, man. So shut up, man. How about nobody knows your business? Right, exactly. How about no one even knew that you are in problems, man? You and him was in problems. You got back together. No one had to know, man. As far as the whole world is concerned, you and him got a perfect relationship. But no, you can't control your mouth, man. Everyone got to know your business. I never understood it. You and your man are in. Imagine this. This is how crazy women can get when they're angry. You and your man are in problem. You're so angry. You got to let the world know. You're embarrassing yourself. Everybody knows that you and your man are in problem. You're putting your own business out there. Your man is your business. You're putting your own business out there, but you got to. Why? Because demon's so strong. You got to get it out, man. You got to throw them indirects, man. What's something to post? Some comments. Comments or posts?
Post the memes. Or
Post the memes, yeah. When you see a woman post 4 or 5 memes. Yeah. Like you see a meme with a black woman and the caption is "When your man treats you good," and she be like, "Yeah, damn right." Or you see, the stupid memes, man, about treat your woman good and you'll keep her. You can look at that and go, "Yeah, this woman having man problems." Stop that, man. Right. Just cry to yourself. Go in the bathroom and cry to yourself, man. And you need more makeup and no one ain't gotta know, man. Don't embarrass yourself, man. Right. And all you're gonna do is get back with him anyway. That's all you're gonna do. And now everyone knows your business. then how stupid you look posting a picture with you and your man talking about he's the greatest husband in the world. All your girls like, not yesterday it wasn't. Right. Last week it wasn't. When you was chatting him on Instagram and Facebook, then it wasn't. You look ridiculous, man.
You know what? There's this one girl here. She's always dissing her baby father left, right, and center, rinsing him, calling him all sorts of names, calling him a terrible father, calling him everything. And then sadly, he passed away. When he passed away, then she wants to big him up. Oh, I miss my baby father. I was thinking, you bitch. I was thinking, when he was alive, you gave this man a heartache and everything. And now he's passed away. Now you want to talk all of this night. Listen, man. I was offended for him, man. Listen, man. Don't diss your man on the internet, man. There's certain issues that stay in the house. Instead, you post stupid memes all day. And guess what? Every man's waiting for you to post the memes because they're waiting to pounce. As soon as they see that meme, they know, okay, she's fell out with her man. Maybe I can have sex with her tonight.
That's right.
Maybe I can go around there tonight because I see they've had a little issue. And then you're going to entertain that man. And guess what? You're going to think, oh, my man's never going to find out. He's going to find out, man. The thing is this. If you do that to a warrior in the ISUPK, guess what? For you being so stupid and having sex with the next man, you're never, ever, ever going to get a good man in your life again. And you don't deserve one, man.
That's right.
And the next man you get is going to beat you up, man.
That's right.
And the Lord's got men like Ike Turner for women like you, man.
That's right.
It says evil man is given to an evil woman.
Yeah,
there's men like Ike Turner for you, man. You deserve Ike Turner, man.
That's right.
Give me an Ike Turner picture, Salaki. I need the Ike Turner meme.
Get the picture about an evil man for evil woman, Salaki.
It's like I need the Ike Turner meme, man. This is what some of you women deserve, and you don't believe. You monsters. This is who's gonna humble you, man. We need that scary one when he's looking to the side.
Or the movie one.
The scary one where the nigga's looking to the side and looks like he's got a perm and shit on top.
That's it right there. And it's true, man. How is it, yeah?
This nigga, this one.
Whenever you watch Maury and there's a good nigga on there, wants to look after the baby. He's never the father, man. You know what it's right. Are you going? Oh no, sorry. That man's never the father, man. The good nigga, the girls want to use and stuff, man. That's why the Lord got a man like Ike, man. This man nigga, I dug about lately, but on Ike hard, man. What's going on?
Listen, there's some women deserve Ike Turner. Some of you, listen, man. You know who deserves Ike Turner? Jada Pinkett, man.
That's right.
She deserves Ike Turner, man. She might make her keep her legs closed, man. Will Smith. Listen, the way Jada treats Will, Jada treats Will. If Will treated Jada like that, listen, man, the world would be in uproar. This man cheats on his woman all the time and blah, 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 blah. Meanwhile, Jada can be the most disgustingest slut ever. She's even cut her head bald now. You seen it? She cut her head bald. She looks like Tupac in the picture. Have you seen her? She cut her head bald. She looks like Tupac in the picture.
She like Tupac. Go on, Slack, you see what Ike, yeah?
Yeah, I need. Listen, some of you women think you deserve a good man, but really, there's a man like Ike Turner for you, man. Because you're such a horrible monster. Good women deserve good men, man. You find a good man in the ISUPK.
That's right.
But the rest of you, Ike Turner's going to be at the door, man.
Right. Because you want to be on a break.
Right.
You want to be on a break. Listen, the Lord to make sure you're going on a break with Ike Turner, man.
Right.
And you got a lot of these weak niggas as well, man. See, she cheated on me. You're like, yeah, but we was on a break though. Like, what? So that means it's okay. This girl had. So because she said the words "we're on a break," means that another man can lie between her legs.
Right.
So if she didn't say them words, "we're not on a break," it would have been so bad and terrible. But because before she had sex with somebody else, she said "we're on a break," that made it okay. I'm getting old, man. It's like a younger bar, man. When quite as man, you're younger, man. Maybe you understand. I'm an old man. I don't know this shit, man.
Yo, the scriptures will speak, my brother. Let me tell you something, yeah. What is it? Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26 and verse 23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
A what?
A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man.
So some of you women wonder why you can't find a good man. Read that again.
A wicked woman.
This is why you can't find a good man, man. You know why? Because a good man ain't gonna touch you with a barge pole, man.
That's right.
A good man sees through you, and she's given to who?
A wicked man.
There you go, man. You're gonna get a wicked man that's gonna beat you up every single day. That's gonna beat you up in the taxi and punch you up and beat you up in front of your friends, give you black eyes and all of those things. Why? Because you're a wicked woman, man. And that's what you're gonna get, a wicked man. Some of you women talking about you deserve a good man. No, man. You don't deserve a good man. Shaking your ass in the club every Saturday. You need a man like Ike Turner that's gonna tell you ain't going to the club, man.
That's right.
You shake your ass too much, man. Ike Turner's gonna say you ain't going to the club. That's who you need, man, to humble you. Because why? You don't want to listen to no good man. How you want a good man and you ain't gonna obey him? Guess what? This wicked man's there for you. You're gonna learn to obey him, man.
Yeah.
So, any more? Is that about it?
So like, yeah.
That scripture right there should say. Read it from the top. Let me tell you what it should say.
A wicked woman is
a
given.
Wicked woman is what?
Is given.
Is given to Ike Turner, man. That's what it should say. It should say a wicked woman is given to Ike Turner, man. Listen, man. I suggest you just shut your mouth. Come in the ISUPK, man. Oh, you must have seen that video with the NFL guy pick his woman up like a baby. Damn. See the nigga pick her up like a baby. Like, what?
Listen, that was fuckers, man. I know she's a devil, but yo, man beat the shit out of his woman. I couldn't believe it. Yo, let me see that video somewhere.
That's in the nigga lift there, like push.
I seen him. I think I seen him box her, flying and picked her up. I seen him dash on the TV, mash up everything. I was like, yo, slow down. It was Zach Stacy.
Is that his name?
Yeah, nigga fucked her up, man.
Things are way different now. Listen,
You think that was okay?
Now I do not. Please, please, please.
You thought that was okay? And then gonna ruin relationships and talking about I'm destructive?
Listen.
Fucking bitch.
God, please.
I love you, Coops.
Yo, man did that in front of his baby too, you know. Yo, that's fucked up, man. What you say, no more?
This nigga threw it. That shit's uncalled for, man. Damn, he got arrested. He got arrested today, though, innit?
See, I'm saying you got to control your anger, man. I know you want pisses you off, but damn, listen, doing that shit will get you locked up, man. And sorry. Didn't mention it was wrong. Sorry. Not only did I mention it was wrong, forgot to mention it was wrong. So like, yeah, what you're doing that was get you locked up, man. But also it happens to be wrong as well. Sorry. I know your woman pisses you off and gets on your nerves or whatever and chat too much, man. A lot of men out fuck knows. A lot of men out there want to do that to their woman, man. We all would love to, man. So like, I know a lot of men would, man. But listen, you can't, man. You get locked up, man. So like, and it's wrong. Sorry, keep forgetting. That's also wrong. You can't do that, man. Give me the scripture. The Bible goes, you'd rather dwell with a lion, man. Oh no, it's better to dwell in the housetop. Yeah.
He's gonna get dropped from his contract.
Look now, Proverbs 21:9. And look at that, man. This man got money coming in. Now the NFL they ain't gonna touch him with a barge pole, man. If they pay him, it's gonna look like they support that kind of behavior. Now his money's gone, career's gone, all because he couldn't control his anger, man. When a woman's like that, man, just leave her, man. Just leave her. Just go find yourself another woman, man. Block her number. Do what you gotta do, man. But don't for a second. Don't beat her up, man. You know why? Because you lose your job, man. So like, yeah, and it's wrong. So I keep forgetting that part, and it's wrong. Go on, Quaz, read it for me. But got that mic there, sorry.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 21 and verse 9. It is better to dwell in the corner of the housetop.
The Bible goes, it's better to dwell on top of your house, man, on the roof. If your woman's brawling and you can't take it, you know, she's putting your fingers in your face or whatnot, you easily could snap her neck, man. Easy knock her teeth out, man. The barber just move from there, man.
Right.
It's better to dwell on the roof of your house, man. Better to go in the basement. Better to go downstairs. Better to go to your mums or your cousins, man.
That's right.
Keep it in.
Then, with a brawling woman.
Down with a brawling woman, man. A woman with fingers in your face talking about you ain't shit, this, that, that. Listen, just move from her, man. One of you're gonna end up dead.
That's right.
You're gonna end up beating her up. You're gonna end up pulling the knife on you, stabbing you, the whole knife. Like that woman the other day. That woman the other day that stabbed her husband. I said, I'll do it again. That's what's gonna happen, man. Just leave her alone, man. Just take care of yourself, man. What will happen is you're gonna end up killing her. And this brother here, listen, he got anger problems, man. He needs to fix up, man. He was going crazy on this devil, man. Man, mash up the good flat screen. See the flat screen mash up? Yo. So when you calm down, listen, now you calm down, guess what? You got charges, man. Now you calm down, it's all over. Now you got no TV, man. Now your son, your child saw you beat up his mom. Imagine you got explained to your son when he's older why you beat up his mom. That's a horrible conversation to have, man.
Right.
Imagine, I'm not on about when your son's a baby. When your son's a baby, you can kind of play him and say, oh, daddy was angry. The time when your son is going to be 25 years old, man. They're going to go, yo, dad, what happened there, man? Like, I saw it, man. You punched up my mom. You got explained to him, man. Like, what you gonna say to him? But how do you answer that one? Oh, I don't know, you know. Somebody was a. Remember, both of you are big now, you know. So it's no games. So it's a level conversation. How you gonna say that to him, man?
Diminish responsibility.
What?
Relinquish.
Avoid the combo. I know what you're talking about. That's a hard combo to have right there, man. Man. Damn. Moving on anyway. Explain to a man why you beat up his mom, you know. That's cold as shit, man. But this is the next week now. So in Liverpool, there was a terrorist attack, man. Some man from some Syrian immigrant must have went to the women's hospital, tried to blow up children and shit. And the taximan's a hero. Taximan locked him in the car, you know. Locked him in the car, killed himself. No. He's alive. Yeah, taximan's alive. Apparently his ear got blown off. His ear got blown off, his face all melted. This man was a hero, man. He locked the man in the car. Imagine that. Imagine you're a taxi man and man goes, yo, I'm gonna go blow up this hospital. And you say, no, you're not. Choom. I lock the doors, man. That's a hero, man. This man should get plaque. You get me, or some sort of medal or something. You get me? Well, for, you know, England is his country. You should fight for your country. Not me, though.
Was it Edomite?
Yeah, white taxi driver.
Oh, yeah, I can imagine. It's them.
He should do.
Them areas.
You get me? Like, if you're in my taxi, you're talking about blow. I'm like,
what area was it?
Liverpool.
Liverpool.
Yeah, so I'm like, listen, you're in my car. Listen, you gotta get out, man. Ain't letting that bomb off in my car. So luck, yeah. Trust me, sure, it's not cover that. Girls don't want no man with 1 year, man. So luck, yeah. I'm trying to multiply and look good and stuff and jump on the gram like some of you young boys, man. I can't do that with 1 ear, man. So luck, yeah. Any Indian man in my car talking about bombs. Listen, you gotta get out, man. I'm gonna show the video anyway real quick.
Newborn babies are just beginning life as down below a taxi arrives, about to threaten death. The explosion kills the passenger, but miraculously not his driver. You see him escape the car and the flames that quickly engulf it. He watches on as mercifully whatever threat was intended here does not reach anyone beyond the back seat.
I turned into the car park and I just saw a big plume of smoke and a car on fire, and I just thought, what the hell's going on?
And your wife was just yards away in there?
She was about 40 feet away. I mean, a newborn baby, you know, had heart in my throat.
This morning, police confirmed what was witnessed was an act of terrorism.
Our inquiries indicate that an improvised explosive device has been manufactured, and our assumption so far is that it was built by the passenger in the taxi. The reason why he then took it to the women's hospital is unknown, as is the reason for its sudden explosion. Given all the circumstances, it has been declared a terrorist incident.
And the man closest to it was taxi driver David Perry, a husband, a father, and a football player for his local team. He's now at home with only minor injuries, where today his wife thanked the emergency services, saying he's doing okay, but is extremely sore and just trying to process what's happened. He is without doubt lucky to be alive. How he managed to escape is an utter miracle. David Perry had collected his passenger at around 10:50 yesterday morning on Rutland Avenue. At 10:59, just before the nation paused for silence on Remembrance Sunday, the taxi exploded as it pulled into Liverpool Women's Hospital. With the main suspect dead, in the following hours police arrested 3 men they describe as his associates on Sutcliffe Street, a short drive away. There we obtained these videos of armed police bringing out a suspect in a backyard, and today a 4th arrest was made on the same road. Tonight, this is the man they're being questioned in connection with. Police have named the passenger as 32-year-old Imad al-Swalmin. We understand he was an asylum seeker from Syria who'd lived for a while with this Christian couple in Liverpool, converting to their faith.
Do you have any idea why he would have done what he did yesterday?
I've no idea at all. I mean, he lived here for 8 months, and we were living cheek by jowl. He was, I thought at that time, certainly very genuine.
One thing I suppose to be thankful for, that he didn't kill anyone else. But it's sad.
Sorry, I gotta cut it right there, man. I gotta cut it, man. So this man, his intention was to blow up children and women, man, in Liverpool's women's hospital. And this is the people that England want in their countries, man. They said this man was a Syrian refugee, man. A refugee is a man seeking refuge, a man whose country is too bad to live in. So he comes to England, just like them Afghans, man. The Afghans are refugees also. And guess who else are refugees? Black people, man. You want to deport us. We actually build your country. We ain't trying to blow up nobody, man. Black people love white people, love Christianity. And you want to deport, man. But a Syrian refugee, you invite him in, and that's why you got blown up, man. That's why you're gonna have more attacks like this, man. Black people love the oppressor, man. Love him, join his navy, join his army, join his religions, want to fight in his wars, and you treat us like garbage, man. And this man who has wars against you, you invite him in. You invite 25,000 Afghans, and guess what? You're gonna get more terrorist attacks like this, man. And they try to lie down Gabon and say, "Oh, this man was mental." This man wasn't mental. Listen, mental people don't make bombs, man. Right. I've never seen a man mentally ill sit down and make a bomb. Listen, I'm not mental, and I can't make a bomb, man. How's a man mentally ill gonna make a bomb? This man is a terrorist. That's what he is, man. He's a terrorist. Let me get this right. Everything about this man is saying terrorist. He's from Syria. That's terrorist, man. He made a bomb. That sounds like a terrorist to me. Do you not know what ISIS stands for? ISIS stands for what? Islamic State of what? Iraq and Syria, man. So this man comes from a place where terrorists come from. He's doing stuff that terrorists does, but he's not a terrorist. He's mentally ill, nah, man. Even when this man blows them up, they still love him. When we're ill, we're criminals and we're monsters. This man blows up innocent people, and even himself, or tried to blow innocent people, and he's a victim. And you're gonna get more of this, man. Why? Because black people love England, but England don't love us back. England loves people that hate them, man. You're gonna get more shit like that, man. Moving on right now. Slacker, man. They killed Dolph, man. Killed rapper Young Dolph, died, man. And now you got all these conspiracy theories talking garbage on the net, man. You seen it? Talking about, if you got a star ring, it means you're gonna die. Let me show you. Look at this. So what they're implying, this is how ridiculous the internet gets, man. They're saying that Young Dolph got a star on his finger, which he does. Then they're saying that King Von also had a star on his finger. This is Jay Spades, mind you, change shit, man. And he's saying, look, not everyday conspiracy, but damn, star ring, all signed to the empire, all dead. Listen, man, just coincidence, man. The star ring doesn't have powers. It doesn't kill people that wear it. All it is, suck out. Yeah. All it is a conspiracy, man. What black people need to do is leave the conspiracies alone and stop smoking weed, man. Leave the conspiracies alone, man. Stop selling weed. Stop selling drugs, man. Stop killing each other. Start raising our children, man. Listen, allow these conspiracies, man. Start raising these kids, man. Start raising these boy kids and girl kids, man. Allow the conspiracies about the H1N1 and coronavirus, man. Start raising these children, man. That's what we need to do. We're too caught up in the skull and bones and did Bin Laden really blow up the Twin Towers and the Millennium Bug and all that types of stuff there, man. We gotta start raising our children, man. That's what we need to do,
man. And with that, people say, "Oh, they all got the same ring." Listen, man, it's fashion, man. Every nigga's got the same ring because niggas like the same things, man.
There you go.
Niggas like the same jewelry. They like the same outfits. Listen, I bet you all them niggas there got Gucci as well. Why ain't that a conspiracy theory?
It's like saying,
all them niggas got Dior.
Listen, I know 10 niggas all dead here, all dead right now, and all them wore trainers.
Exactly.
I was saying, oh, ain't it funny? They all had Nikes on, and they all dead. Listen, niggas wear trainers, man. Excuse me. So, yeah.
That ring right there is just fashion. Everybody's got that ring, man. Everybody's got that ring. Why? Because for jewelry, it's one of the best rings you can get. That's all it is. All these conspiracy theories talking about, they're all signed to Empire, they all died. Listen, man, I know niggas without no record deal who died the same way as Young Dolph, man. Right. I know niggas without a record deal who died the same way as King Von. Listen, man, they all died. Why? Because they wasn't in the truth, man.
That's right.
That's all it is. And most of us die. Most of us who ain't got record deals, we all die. Why? Because we're not in the truth.
That's right.
It's that simple, man. Obviously, when the Lord, listen, if you don't serve the Lord, you're gonna die. It's just how it is, man. It's not no conspiracy theory. There's no conspiracy theory about if you sell drugs, you're gonna die. It's not a conspiracy theory. It's just common sense. You sell drugs, someone's gonna come blow your head off. If you're in a gang and there's an opposite gang, one day they might catch you at the lights. It's not a conspiracy.
Come on.
I don't give a shit what you wear, man. So I don't care what you wear. Listen, you could wear a Jesus piece and still die, man.
That's right.
If you're gonna die, man, if you ain't serving the Lord, all of this nonsense. And Jay Spades, someone tell Jay Spades, shut the hell up, man.
Nah,
Jay
come on,
Spades,
man. Don't say about Jay.
With his one decent album. Jay Spades got one decent
album.
album.
Two, man.
One decent
Triple
album.
MP 1 and 2.
Nah, just
two, man. Triple MP 1 and 2.
Just more money, more pagans too. And he's a pagan himself, man. Jay Spades doesn't know what the hell he's on about, man. Tell him, leave that job to us. This ain't no conspiracy theory. Right. Because I know plenty of black people who's died who couldn't afford jewelry. The truth is this: we die because we're not in the truth.
That's right.
People use this conspiracy theory as to so they can feel better about themselves because they know they're doing things that they should die for. So if they twist it and say, "Well, it's a conspiracy theory," it makes them feel better about when they're selling drugs. It makes them feel better about when they're in gangs. Listen, man. Young Dolph's a good rapper. I'll give him that, man. Listen, I blast Young Dolph.
Get off my guy,
Listen,
man.
I blast Young Dolph. King of Memphis. I blast that shit. But obviously, his lifestyle's wrong. You can't rap about trapping and selling drugs and selling crack. Because one day, all the wrongs that you do is just going to come back to get you, man.
That's right.
Everything you do wrong, one day the Lord's going to turn it upon your own head. It's nothing to do with the ring. It's nothing to do with the jewelry. It's nothing to do with being signed to some record label called Empire. Listen, man. King Von died. Why? Because he punched somebody in the face, man. And his brethren did what? Pulled out a gun. Now, if someone punched Karafi in the face in front of me, I'm going to pull something out. So it's no conspiracy theory, man. You lot think everything's a conspiracy theory. Stop being so dumb and so silly.
That's right.
It's just how it works, man. You punch someone in the face and they got a weapon. They're going to pull the weapon out, man. It's got nothing to do with the ring. But obviously, everyone's so dumb and they think this has to do with the ring. Just look at their lifestyle. Look at black people's lifestyle on a whole. And then when we die, it's nothing to be shocked about. It's nothing to be like, I can't believe this happened. I mean, the crack you're selling crack to someone's mum, man.
That's right.
You're selling crack to someone's father. Obviously, they probably want you dead, man, because you've got their parents hooked on crack. Don't be surprised if someone comes and blows your head off, man.
That's right.
In order for you to drive around in Lamborghinis and nice rims, you have to make someone be on drugs and smoke crack. And their family members ain't happy that they're on crack. And they might just come and wipe out the drug dealer. It's that simple, man. It's nothing to do with a diamond ring. If all of you that are scared of the ring, you just send them to me. We'll trade them in for some money, man. Right. If you're scared of the ring, you give them to us and we'll trade them in for some money.
All right, listen,
instead of being so dumb.
We brought them same rings to the Passover, man.
Right.
You know, flag us up. We won't die.
Right.
Brought them same rings and we won't die, man. In fact, I might cut one myself, man. How much you go for them? About a couple of 25 you say?
The rings.
Yeah.
About, the small one's 2,500 and the big one is about 3,500.
3,500? They ain't too bad. I thought they can't be real diamonds then.
That's the UK ones, but the ones that obviously Young Dolph would probably have is probably way better diamonds. So this one would probably be about 50k.
I want the same one he got. I want to test this conspiracy. Look, come on, man. This is the ring, man.
And you know what? They had a picture with all of them on there. They had it that Tupac had the thing on.
Oh.
Listen, man. Tupac died for punching a crip in the face. It's that simple. Right. You punch a gang member in the face, and he don't want to be known as the guy that got beat up by a rapper. Listen, That'd be like me getting beat up by Ross. I'm not having it. So like, if Ross done anything to me, I'm not getting beat up by Ross.
No,
I'm going for Ross the same day. So
I'm having it by H.
Exactly.
H
I'm
banged
getting
in my
him the same
face.
day.
So lucky I'm going to Manchester.
Exactly.
I'm going Manny.
Listen, the way I would go get H, you niggas gonna think H had a ring on every finger. You think H had on 10 of them rings? The way I'm gonna come for H. As I was saying, man, if H put a finger on me, you're gonna think H had rings on his toes, his fingers, everywhere. It's not a conspiracy theory, man. Obviously, you move left when you're supposed to go right. It's just how life goes, man. If you ain't serving the Lord, then the Lord will do what? Send them angels to come and get you, man.
That's right.
It's that simple. It's not a conspiracy theorist, man. It comes from us not serving the Lord. That's all it is. Nothing to do with the diamond rings, nothing to do with the chains, nothing to do with the record label. It comes from us not serving the Lord. So J Spades, just shut the hell up, man, and leave this to people who know what they're talking about.
Get back in the booth, man.
Exactly.
We hear shit from you for like 4 years, man.
Exactly.
You know. Get back in the booth, man.
Exactly.
We need triple MP4 now, man. Come on, man.
Spades wearing something.
Right. So, okay, you ready for me, Quarters? Are you ready for me? Ready for me. So right about now, time for Quarters section. Let me hit you with your boom.
Yo, I can't get over that intro, you know that. What is our tuning into On the Ends Radio with the Boys segment? What you got from your officer?
Come on, man.
Because yo, had a hard week, you know. What does that say there?
It says Travis Scott and Drake now face $2 billion lawsuit from more than 200 Astro World attendees.
You see why Travis Scott and Drake has to pay £2 billion? Because they didn't donate their tithes to Commanding General Yohana, man.
There you go. Come on.
Listen, man. You need to keep these commandments that the Lord speaks about, man. When you don't, the Lord will make calamities come upon you, man. Listen, man. Astro World failed. It failed bad. And it's because you don't keep the commandments of the Lord, man. Run the next one, man. Because, yo, listen, man. What does that say? Roderick.
Rapper Roddy Rich to donate his Astro World earning to families of those who died.
Listen, man. Roderick don't even have no earnings, man. We ain't heard from Roderick for in like 5 years. Listen.
They look at the man making hold, man. Fuck it out.
Come and buy a drink with that. Yo, listen, man. Listen, Roderick, you need to join the ISUPK on the Commanding General Yohana, man. Listen, man. When you pay your tithes, that's when you get earnings, man. Listen, man. Run the next one, because Roderick, yo, feel it for you, man. But yo, the Lord's got another plan for you, man. What does that say there?
Always need to set 2 alarms.
Why? Yo, listen, man. Yo, listen, in the UK, you see you Americans that listen to this right now. Yo, listen, man. 2 alarms is the thing right now because, yo, it's winter. And when it's winter, we feel it over here, you know. Trust me. Yo, I'm feeling it right now because winter. Yo, read on, please, officer.
150 minutes before the real alarm because I need time to defrost.
Yo, Americans don't know about time to defrost, you know. Trust me right now, yo. I need to set about 5 alarms because it's cold out here, you know what I mean? Yo, listen, man. Listen, these Americans don't know about hard times. You see, these Americans.
So lucky it's cold in some parts of America, man.
Listen,
come on,
you
man.
see us that go New York for the Passover, we're shivering. It's probably colder than here.
Nah, it's a lucky, man. Yo, you know, in the UK, it's cold, man.
Nah, man. Some parts of America is cold. Minnesota gets cold. Chicago cold.
Nah, it's a lucky. These men are lying. You see, in the UK, it's cold, man. But you know what I'm saying? This is Officer Quasar tuning out On the Ends Radio with the Boys segment.
Nah, so lucky quarters are, man. I can't let that slide still. America can get cold still, you know. You're playing too much San Andreas, man. You look at Los Angeles, it's cold in America. Listen, some parts of America, listen, Chicago called the windy city for a reason, man. Can get cold up in there, man. But so what going for the whole Astro World thing, man? What happened there? Like, hey, man got crushed up and stamped on and that. But why though? What? But man can't control himself.
Pushing forward to the front and that.
So what? So why is he to blame?
Because they're saying she just stopped the concert and blah 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 blah.
Listen,
They were saying they was doing other conspiracy theories. They're showing all these pictures saying it was a ritual. It was this and that. Listen, all it is there was no crowd control. That's all it was.
Listen, you know what's cold though?
Crowd control.
You know who should get sued? The venue. It's a venue job to make sure there's enough fire exits, to make sure it's not at capacity. Remember, you just turn up, and perform. Like you shouldn't really get sued. It should be the venue.
Right.
Them checks ain't for you. Like you don't do them checks. You don't check the fire extinguisher and the fire hazards and the what's it called again? All them things there, man. They got exits and whatnot. Oh, what's it called again? Shit. Health and safety hazard. What's it called again? It's gonna kill me. Procedures, Salakia. That's not your job. You just turn up, man. But they what's his name? Roddy Rich shouldn't be getting sued for that, man. That's cold, man. The man ain't got no money as it is already, and they're robbing like that. That's cold, man. I don't like Roddy Rich. I think he's shit, man.
He's kind of lickable. I think he's shit. You know what? Is it maybe got 3 good songs?
Everyone's saying that what's that tune, man? The one is like the box. Everyone's like, that tune slaps. No, not beatbox. Called the box. I think it's called. That tune was dead.
Nah, his best song is what Die Young.
Nah, I like Racks in the Middle was hard. And guess what? Racks in the Middle was hard because Nipsey was on it, man. It wasn't even him. That's just me.
Nah, I reckon that song was only hard because Roddy Rich was on there. But I think Nipsey also shit.
It's like Secular Israel. It's Travis Scott was on some demonic shit. It's like, are you referring to the whole Astro World thing?
Yeah.
Explain to me how it was demonic. It's like I just thought it was a stampede where man got crushed. Sorry.
People are saying that because all the fire in the background. People are saying that because all the fire in the background and all the symbolism from ancient Babylon and all of those things. So that's why they're saying it's demonic.
Oh no, man. The fact is anyway, man got fucking crushed.
I'm gonna tell you what's more demonic. The Christian church, man. That's the most thing which is demonic. You know what else is demonic as well? White people killing black people and oppressing black people. That's demonic, man. That right there is stuff we can prove. All of this stuff that you can't prove, these conspiracy theories, it's best to leave them alone and only deal with stuff that you can prove. That's right. And what we can prove is the white man's the devil, man. That's right. That's what we can prove.
You know, it's more demonic. Yeah. The whole White Yardie thing, man.
Exactly.
White Yardie came on an interview and was asked questions, and all black people ran to his defense, man. I looked at that and said, yo, that's demonic, man. Every black man was like, leave him alone. He shouldn't have to explain himself. Jay Spades himself, leave him alone. Listen, the guy asked the wrong question. Ask me the question. Leave him alone. He shouldn't have to this, that. I couldn't believe it, man. Black people ran to this man's defense when this man, he was on a show being interviewed. That's what's supposed to happen. He's supposed to be interviewed, man. If you're a white man, you're a yardie, people want to know. Like, people know how you got to Jamaica. Was you, third generation, second generation? Did you migrate there? People want to know. But because the white man, everyone's like, leave him alone. Don't ask him nothing. And black people were ready to kill for this man. Should have saw the comments. It was disgusting, man. That's what's demonic, man. Black people suffer from something called Stockholm Syndrome, man. Stockholm Syndrome was a disease that was founded in Stockholm, Germany, where a woman was kidnapped. She was kidnapped and she was kept in the basement. And over time, the people that kidnapped her, she began to love them. And they did studies and they said that when someone is kept under hostage, when you show them a bit of love, after a while, they start to love you. And black people suffer from Stockholm Syndrome. They did tests say black people suffer from Stockholm Syndrome after being oppressed and raped and lynched and hurt by white people. Now white people give you dole money. They give a job seekers allowance. And now we feel, wow, it's the best thing in the world, man. We fight for white people and white people don't want you fighting for them. We fight for white people when they're fine, when they're cool. When someone asks them questions, listen, every week we do camp and we tell black people, listen, the kingdom's for you. What's the first thing they say, Quasar? What about white people? Not Asians, not Chinese. Listen, black people were saying what? Oh, don't invite Africans over here. We got a housing crisis already. But when it comes to white yardie, black people fought. It's like, go on. Got that mic,
Salakia, man. The best equation to Stockholm Syndrome is the animation of Beauty and the Beast, man. You see how Beauty was treated bad and then she began to love her oppressor. That's how black people love their oppressor, man.
That's right.
they begin to love them because they show them a bit of affection, man. And listen, man, that's wrong. That's Stockholm syndrome.
Come on, man.
And listen, man, no Stockholm syndrome in the ISUPK.
Right, come on.
No Stockholm syndrome. So lucky I don't want to take. Yo.
Listen, don't worry, man. We're gonna bring it all the way home. I'm gonna play the interview, man. And what anyone to show me what was wrong with that interview? Nothing was wrong. They're asking them a question, man. That's what they do. That's what you do in the interview, man. This is Stockholm syndrome right here. Stockholm syndrome is an emotional response. It happens when some abuse and hostage victims, it happens to some abuse and hostage victims when they have positive feelings toward their abuser or captor. And that's black people. We got love for our captor and our abuser. Right. We just love white people. If you harm a white man, leave him alone. Leave that white man alone. And that's what you saw there with White Yardie, man. He ran to his defense. This is in the interview, they said that White Yardie is not cultural appropriating. Said he was raised in Jamaica. He's not stealing black people's culture. He was born this way. Still, black people still weren't happy. Still upset. In the interview, they even said, Zizi goes, you know what, you can probably cook food better than me. He was born there. Black people still weren't happy, man. Every comment, man, oh, this is ridiculous, and Zizi needs better interview skills. It was disgusting to watch, man. It was disgusting to watch. This man who they was interviewing wasn't even upset himself, and we was upset. It was horrible to watch, man. Also as well, black people was willing to cut off Zizi Mills' show, man. They're willing to cancel Zizi Mills, man. Zizi Mills is the first black woman to have a show since Trisha, man. I mean, they're serious. Trisha was dead, but damn. And black people willing to cancel their own for some white man, man. Let me tell you something, black man. You are black first, man. Right. I don't care who has taught Pat, but you are black first. Before you're Jamaican, you're black first, man. I don't care how good White Yardie can talk and cook jerk chicken, whatever the case may be. If you need a liver, black man, he couldn't help you.
That's right.
If you need a blood transfusion, he couldn't help you. Why being black is something you're born, something you can't change, man. White Yardie could come to England, change the accent up, and guess what? He won't be stopped by the police, man.
Right.
If White Yardie shuts his mouth and don't let off he's from Jamaica, he won't be stopped and frisked and searched by the police. You would. I don't care how good your English is, man. I don't care. Chris Eubank speaks the best of English, man, and the public can't stand him. This is something you're born. I don't care where you're born at, man. That don't mean nothing to me, man. That don't mean nothing to me. I'm black, man. We gotta start loving our own, man. It's disgusting to watch black people run to this white man's defense, man.
Right.
The white man can defend himself, man. So luck, yeah. Let me show you the interview real quick, man. For I trashed everything in this fucking studio. So luck,
Let me say something.
What?
Zizi Mills needs to join the ISUPK on the commanding general Yana, man.
I'm putting a request in for me, stuff. Carry. Oh, you done?
No, that's it still.
Do you believe that you are part of black culture?
I believe I'm a part of the Jamaican culture.
Okay.
What's the difference to you?
The difference to me is that what is the black culture, you cannot just define black culture as black culture because it varies. I relate with the Jamaican culture because it's a culture that I grew up in. You know, we have black British culture, so that's a different thing. But to me, black British culture is a merge of like Jamaican, Caribbean, and Africa and England together. That makes the black British culture. That's what I would say. But I cannot define in one sentence to say this is black culture because it's.
Can I ask a quick question?
Of course.
When did you decide that you were Jamaican? Was it when you came back over here? Was it when someone asked you? Like, was there an experience where you just felt, I identify as a Jamaican man?
Let me explain to you there. And I don't know if I've ever said this on an interview anywhere yet, but my mother, before me, she had a miscarriage. So when she was pregnant with me, she could have gave birth to me in Jamaica.
Right.
But where we live, the hospitals weren't great. So obviously she has that opportunity to leave. Once she had me and did the checks, 3 months on a plane back to Jamaica. So from there until what I know has been that. So it's not like I wake up one day and say, oh, 5-year-old, I want to be Jamaican. Oh, 10-year-old, I think I'm Jamaican. 12-year-old, cool. I'm definitely Jamaican. Yeah. It's just what's inside. You understand what I mean, brother?
To call yourself a Jamaican, that's interesting because you said that you weren't born there. But I guess if the community to which you kind of were raised in, which is Jamaica, obviously, if they've embraced you, the large swaths of them and stuff, and if you've got citizenship, I don't know if you have, but yeah, from where I come from.
Harry, do you have a Jamaican passport?
Yes, I do.
So,
Cool.
I find it interesting as well because how do you decide? White Yardie, I'm from Jamaica. My grandparents are from Jamaica.
Yeah.
My dad's born there. My mum was born here. you probably would know more about Jamaica than me, just because I'm black now. No one, if I said I'm Jamaican, no one's going to question me. It is, you're just Jamaican.
Exactly.
But you probably know how to cook yard food. You know how to do all
That's
of that
my life.
better than me. So then, who are we to tell him? Actually, no, you're not Jamaican, just because he's white.
Is I went to school in Jamaica, so when people are when people here are talking about, oh, you cannot represent the culture, you're not from Jamaica, you're not this, like that, you know nothing about the black culture, and I'm like, you were born here, you were raised here, you went to school here. That means if you went to school for like how long do you go to school when you're here? Like what?
Too long.
Like, how many years? Just say like 12 years or
Well,
something.
yeah, about that. Yeah.
So 14 years. Realistically, they only taught you what? 14 months of black history. My whole schooling was black history. So I learned everything about the culture. So when I'm in school, we don't have a month to say this is white history month because we have to accept that white. Yeah, I don't care about that. I'm there to learn, and I'm not even there to learn. I'm just going with what I know is life.
Would you say that someone like White Yardie is culture appropriating?
No, not at all. I think that, you know, not least because he actually has some connection to many of these parts of the world, but he clearly doesn't have intentions to denigrate, to humiliate, or to make a particular culture inferior in the eyes of the majority of society. He's clearly doing it from a sense of appreciation.
There you go, man. What more do you want? Why is everyone mad? Everyone running to this man's knees, crying, and you doubt so horribly. They're asking the man a question. When you got someone, and you know, they're a celebrity, you ask them questions, man. You ask them where they was born, and you know who their influences, how did they grow up, and they're asking this man a question, man. Meanwhile, Tim West was asking Megan Thee Stallion if that's her real hair, and does she wear weave, man? You got a white man asking Megan if her hair's real, and no one said nothing, man. No one said nothing. Tim West would ask Cardi B, well, what's her body count, man? I was asking her all these whorish questions on his show, on his interview, and no one said nothing, man. But because of Stockholm syndrome, when it comes to the white man, everybody was in the uproar, man. Everyone had something to say. Listen, I went on the Shade Borough, 2,000 comments, man. Got in ZZ Mills show. I went on Made You Think, same thing. Went on Facebook, same thing, man. Everyone just had to go save their master, man. Everyone just ran for the master. Master, no. How can they do master like that? Man, listen, master was fine, man. Look at all these ridiculous comments, man. Shalom, how about you got a question or comment?
Shalom, Lord of Christ, it's Tazanawa. So basically, I do have a comment.
Go on.
Yeah, so I'm saying, I think a lot of black people, Hispanic people as well, all focus on where the person's from. Like, people got in their mind that black people own the Caribbean, like we're the only ones in the Caribbean. So it's like, for people like, especially in the UK or in America, they think about people in Jamaica and they think it's black people when there is white people, there is Chinese people, there is East India people in Jamaica. So I think the question itself was ignorant to say, oh, do you consider yourself a Jamaican? He is a Jamaican. People are saying, oh, he's not born in Jamaica, but if he's raised in Jamaica from 3 months old, he's a Jamaican. He's a white Jamaican. That's why I use myself as an example to say I'm a black woman born in Britain. I'm British, but I'm black. There's a difference there. What was you going to say, Salake?
No, I gotta disagree personally. According to the definition, not Jamaican, not born there, not Jamaican. Salake, yeah, that's just me saying. Like, not Jamaican. Listen, cooking jerk chicken not making Jamaican, man. It's like a cooking jerk chicken not making Jamaican. The man was born in England. According to definition, this man is British. Fair enough. He grew up in Jamaica and he knows the whole thing. Listen, we're not gonna have this debate, man, because everyone was fighting for White Yardie out there. We're gonna have it in here for us, okay? We have it in here. Slako Sinjo ain't here, man. But Salake, yeah.
No, just add into it because I was saying, okay, just use us for example. This is what I was saying to you before. When we talk about like the children that were affected from the Windrush scandal when they were like 3 years old and they were like, oh, I was born in Jamaica, but I grew in England, we say they're British because they've been here so long, they are considered British. And even to become a British citizen, after 10 years of being in England, you can apply for British citizenship. So you can't turn around and now say he's not Jamaican because he wasn't born on Jamaican soil when he's been there from 3 months old.
No, it's not Jamaican. Listen, just by definition, it's just not Jamaican. You're not born there, you're not Jamaican. Listen, the Windrush here was not British. The Windrush was not British. That's why in Jamaica right now. It was cold. What happened to them? It was fucked up, but they weren't British. And this man is just not Jamaican. So like, by definition, like I could only go by the definition. And he wasn't born there. He was raised there, the whole nine.
Okay, not using black yardie, I mean white yardie as an example then.
All right, my grandma. My grandma been here
Jamaica.
for she's 16. My grandma is not British. She's not. She was here for 16, and she's like, she's old now, man. She's been in England longer than she's been in Jamaica, and she's just not British. It's what it is. Even though
a white man born in Jamaica is a white man born in Jamaica.
Even though she deserves to be here, even though she has citizenship, she according to what the dictionary says, she's the same British.
Is a white man born in Jamaica Jamaican?
Yeah.
But you just saying
according to the definition, but white yard ain't born there.
Okay, all right, fair enough. Then I can't argue that.
I'm going by definition. Go on, cars are. What chime in? So, grab the mic. Grab the mic. Grab the mic. No, grab the mic. No. See, this is Taco syndrome. You got us fighting from now. Fuck this shit, man. We're gonna dead this. Sis, the water for your call. We're gonna get back to the topic. Salakia, all right, Lord of Christ. But anyway, like I was saying, your brothers here, all on the net, fighting for this man. The man can fight for himself, man. Leave him alone. Listen, the fact, forget the questions right now if we're Jamaican or whatnot. The fact is, he came on the show, brothers asked him questions, and people are getting mad because they asked him questions. That's what the interview's all about, man. You know what I mean? We're gonna get to you, man. Hold your horses. And this is the first one. The questions irritated me. Why are they irritating me for, man? What do you think you come on the show for? I want to know why you're irritated. Someone got to explain to me why you're irritated. They're asking this man, you grew up in Jamaica, what do you think about black culture? Do you think you're part of black culture? These are good questions, man. I don't see why they irritated you. I know why. Because you got Stockholm syndrome, man. You saw black people asking you master these questions. You leave them alone. You don't even know why. It's like a mechanism built inside. You don't even know why. So we can't ask him questions. If a man, don't go by, if a man comes on the show as a rapper, all right, if you're a British rapper, you're black, you go to America, what you think they're going to ask you? They're going to say, oh, so you're from England, you're black. What's the background, man? Are you African black? Are you, Jamaican black, Caribbean black? What happened? How'd you get there? With your grandparents? Did you migrate there? These are standard questions, man. And if you went to America and asked these questions, nobody would have nothing to say. When you ask a white man, though, oh, God, how dare you? These questions irritate me. Oh, God, man, stop it, man. These questions irritated me. In Jamaica, there are Hispanic, black, white, Chinese, Mexican, Asian, Hindu, Sikh, whatever, you name it. That's all have been born in Jamaica or grew up from young or any reason. The next one, he's Jamaican, end of. Let me see what some more saying. She was pissing me off, man. I couldn't. Damn near broke my TV, man. My phone's lucky. I was pissing me off, man. Some more. This is ridiculous. What I say? This is ridiculous. What? I don't know what's ridiculous. They came on the show. I asked them questions. We even bigged them up, man. You saying ZZ Mills did White Yardie a favor? There was people out there that probably thought White Yardie was stealing black culture, and now they know that he's not. Now they know he grew up in Jamaica. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So what's the problem, man? Listen, man, your master's gonna be fine, man. We ain't about his head off, man. I just want to ask him a few questions. That's what happens when you come on shows, man. His name is White Yardie for a reason. What do you think you're gonna ask him about when he comes on these shows? Damn, this is ridiculous because he's white. He's getting questioned if he's an actual Jamaican, and it never mind you. No one asked that. I can quote. The first question she said was, "Do you associate with black culture?" And he goes, "No, I associate with Jamaican culture." That's right. That's exactly what was said. You look at the side. Is it on 3 or 2? Or put it on 2. The next one is, many things about this makes me very uncomfortable. Why are you uncomfortable, man? Like, someone got to explain to me why it's so uncomfortable. Right, I take time with that, man. Take time with that, man. And what it is that black people got Stockholm syndrome, man. Listen, while black people saying all this and fighting for them, man, and trying to, say all these comments, and every celebrity you know of was on his side. While he was fighting for this white man, listen to what the white man said. He said, "Look, someone read that for me, please. Go on, class. I'll read that for you."
ZZ Mills never said anything wrong towards me.
So what everyone's saying, cancel ZZ Mills. What everyone's out there fighting for their master. Master, please, no, leave him alone. This is what the white man himself said about ZZ Mills. Read that again.
ZZ Mills never said anything wrong towards me.
So we're fighting for a man that don't want fighting for. He's fine, man. He'll be okay. He asked a few questions. He went home. He was fine. He ain't crying. He ain't crying. He's fine, man. Leave him alone. The dog will say that again. Dog goes, Master says, stand down. Cool, man. It's all right. You don't need to fight for him. Ask a few questions. He'll be okay, man. Damn, you don't have to walk for him. It's like, yeah.
And listen, man, this is why White Yard is full of shit, man. Let me tell you why. On the interview, he said, "This is how you know white privilege is a real thing." He said that his mom had a miscarriage, so then she came to England to have her next baby. Listen, man, black people don't get that privilege.
That's
man.
right.
Black people don't get that privilege. Listen, black people don't get to come to England to have their babies, man. But this piece of shit, White Yardie, his mom gets the privilege. Like, whether we want to say he's Jamaican or he's British, one thing we should agree on is he's the devil the Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
The thing is this, I couldn't give a shit what accent, excuse my, I couldn't care what accent he's got. He's the devil the Bible speaks of, man. Right. One thing we need to understand is slave masters had Jamaican accents.
That's
too,
right. Hold on. Do you know that's a fact?
I know it's a
So,
fact.
so you think
I know it's a fact.
in Jamaica, the man whipping you back, you think he spoke good English. He spoke just like you, man. Just like in America, when you watch Django, the slave master whipping you back got a southern accent, man. The same southern accent that Ludacris got, the same one Young Dolph got. But you think he spoke different? The slave master in Jamaica spoke patois too, man. It's like a dog bar.
Right. So listen, the slave master spoke patois too, man. The slave master had dual heritage too, man. The slave master had a British passport and a Jamaican passport too, man. Listen, all White Yardie is the sons of slave masters. That's all he is, man. The sons of slave masters that happen to have his parents stay in Jamaica. That's the reason why they're in Jamaica. Why? Because originally white people was never in Jamaica, man. So the only white people in Jamaica is what? Slave masters and sons of slave masters. They went there to get slaves, man. They went to Jamaica because of slavery. So whether we want to argue if White Yard is Jamaican or British, what we should know is White Yard is a son of a slave master.
That's right.
That maybe that might help us. Knowing that White Yard is the son of a slave master, knowing that White Yardie is privileged, that he's got dual heritage, and he don't have to worry about the Home Office scooping him up and saying go back there. That's all these black people arguing that was bad for White Yardie. I've not seen one of these niggas in the comments talk about it's bad what they're doing to the Windrush generation, man. I didn't hear one of these niggas say it was bad what they done to Cash-tastic when they deported him, man.
That's right.
I didn't hear one of them in the comments. I didn't see Jay Spade's comment. I didn't see no one else comment, man. No one commented. But when people speak about White Yardie, everybody wants to jump to his defense, man. Well, listen, I got 3 words for you, man. Fuck White Yardie, man.
Listen, that was bang on, man. Cash-tastic was a rapper that got deported, man. That was in Jamaica for almost 2 years, man. Probably more. And recently came back. And where was all that energy, man? Maybe if you put all that energy into Cash-tastic, the government would have heard you and brought him back. All this enthusiasm, and where was all this enthusiasm when the brother the other day, a brother today in America, a white man in America today, boss case for killing black people, man. Boss case for killing black people. There was a riot in America, and a white man went out there with his gun and shot 2 black people. And in court, they said, don't call the black people that were shot victims, call them looters, because that's what they are. And this man, boss case for killing 2 black people. Like, black lives don't mean shit. And black people had all the energy for White Yardie. Where was the energy for black people, man? Where's the energy for our own, man? Where's the energy for these women that's raising kids by themselves? Why no one going to the Home Office saying this is ridiculous, man? Give them Windrush people their passport back. But when it comes to White Yardies, like, yeah, you know, everyone's in an uproar and want to cry for him. Well, listen, they say that White Yardie is not culturally appropriating, you know, yada yada yada. Yes, he is, man. Why is he called White Yardie? He's using the fact that he's white to make money.
Right.
If he was just called Yardie, he wouldn't make no money. You think White Yardie boss because it's funny. It boss because he's a white man talking patois, man. You do what White Yardie does, take his material and do what he does, and you won't boss, man. There's many people that do what White Yardie does, what rapper, crapper, many people, and they are on White Yardie's level. He's white. And like what Dongo Bar said, man. If you're in Jamaica, you have a miscarriage, then you have another child. Guess where that child's being born? That same hospital, man. You got to cross your fingers and hope, you know, all comes out well. Hope or pray to God that child comes out healthy. White Yardie had the privilege of coming to England with the hotels, with the hospitals and the NHS service is better, man. You don't have that privilege, man. Yet you're crying for this, man. Your grandma's back home, hoping the baby comes out healthy. Not White Yardie's mom. She can make sure the baby comes out healthy, man. You're crying for him. It's fine. He don't need your tears, man. Cry for yourself, man. Yeah, man. We got to cry for ourselves, man. Crying for him. We got to cry. Listen, we got no men in the house. Women raising kids by themselves, doing a terrible job, man. Turning women into whores and so forth, man. Turning our daughters into whores. They ain't got a clue what they're doing. Black men in jails behind bars. Black men on drugs. No father in the house on drugs. Crammed into council estates. We need to stop putting all the energy into ourselves, man. Maybe if we went down to 10 Downing Street and gave Boris this energy, black people will be better, man. I don't want to say it, Dungabar, but I must say it, man. So luck, yeah. Sideman was the only man that agreed with me, man. So, oh, man. Yeah, he was the only man that was like, what's the problem? He's on the show to ask questions. The only man, for luck, I feel bad. I don't want to say it. This is the only time I'm gonna give Sideman a pass. For Sideman's 5-minute video, he weren't gay. He was straight for a bit, man. And even he was like, what's the problem, man? Listen, a woman came in his live. Should have saw her popping the neck. She was angry, pissed. No, a woman came on Sideman show. Vex, man. Sideman goes, yeah, but, he answered the questions correctly. So even though he answered correctly, he shouldn't even have to answer. I'm like, yo, calm down, man. Shit, man. Listen, calm down. Give some of the energy to Boris Johnson, man. The NHS service that failed Zephaniah McLeod, man. Where's that energy then? No, listen, go on the comments in the Birmingham Mail and look on the Zephaniah McLeod, the brother that stabbed 8 people, and guess what? You won't see black people in them comments, man. White people are all in them comments saying, lock him up, throw away the key. And is any black man defending him? No. All these loudmouth black women, none of them are saying, leave him alone, he was sick, how dare you, listen, nothing, zero, zip. But a man that don't need a help, give him a help. Boy, we got a long way to go, man. But that's where the ISUPK come in, man. That's where Quarters are and Dungabar, myself, and Command Street, that's where we all come in, man. To give black people that fight back, man. Anyone say anything for move off on this clown? Everyone good?
So lucky, man. Let me say something. Because nobody's right. You know why nobody's right? Because nobody's talking the Bible. And you see these emails, she don't know about nationality. If she mentioned nationality, then she would have been right. If she said the island of Caribbean is a slave plantation, or if she said that's an island where we was held captive, then she would have been right. If she would have mentioned the fact that that island is where we was brought to from where we belonged, then she would have been right. But she doesn't even know that. That means ZZ Mills don't know nothing, man. And the fact that she didn't bring that up makes her wrong, man.
So, listen, Dungabar said, my fuck White Yardie, man.
You know what? So lucky, they should have made me interview White Yardie, man. Listen, they should have made me interview White Yardie. This man, he definitely steals black culture. All this down to the food we eat, down to the way, down to, like, the thing is this: if black people didn't speak like that, White Yardie would be trying to denounce the accent, man.
That's right.
Would be trying to speak proper English, but because he knows, you know what? I'm a white man. This is gonna get me some money. I'm gonna speak like this, and it's like it's his gimmick, man. That is his gimmick. That's White Yardie. What's his talent? He doesn't have one, man. White Yardie just speaks patois. Like every black man speaks that in the Caribbean.
No, true still.
He does nothing special, but because he's white and people think it's rare to see a white person from Jamaica, they look up to him like, oh my God, this man speaks patois. Listen, man, forget him, man. If you like the accent so much, just find a black man that speaks it, man. It's that simple. Instead of looking at White Yardie, just find a black man that speaks patois. It's not hard. I'll find you a few. You come any bookies, any bookies. You'll find them there. Any bookies, any bookies on Sorrow. You'll find them there. It's not hard to find a man that speaks patois, man.
Fucking hell. And listen, black people, black people really got Stockholm syndrome. ZZ Mills herself said something. She interviewed Ed Sheeran one day. And listen to what she said to Ed Sheeran. And when I saw this, I said, fucking hell, man. This Stockholm syndrome is strong, man.
Yeah. Oh my God. But, it's...
This moment for me is a mad moment for me because I've been doing ZZ Mill Show for like 4 years now. And this is definitely like my biggest interview yet. It's a mad feeling. Like, I'll be honest with you, I had a little cry this morning because I...
Sorry. See, this is Stockholm syndrome. ZZ Mills said that she's been doing the ZZ Mill Show for 4 years, interviewed loads of people, man. Interviewed Cash-tastic, Beanie Man, Krypton Conan, and this was the biggest one for her to the point that she almost cried. Can you believe that shit? If that is Stockholm syndrome, I don't know what it is. Can you believe it? ZZ Mills' last interview was Beanie Man. Beanie Man.
A real Jamaican.
And you didn't cry for Beanie Man. Beanie Man been in the game from a child, man. 30 years, Beanie Man been in the game. But 30 years ain't shit on the white man that came out 6 years ago. Jagaba, what's a black man to do to get some tears, man? Beanie Man come in the game, made all the best tunes. Come on, man. Who am I? The Girl Them Sugar, R&B tunes, the whole nine. Been in the game from the movie Dancehall Queen. Beanie Man started in Dancehall Queen, man.
Since I was born.
Beanie Man's an old man now, still making songs. And you interviewed him, and she said that she goes, Ed Sheeran is the biggest interview yet. She almost cried. And Ed Sheeran come on the scene, what, probably 6 years maximum? Beanie Man got 30 years on Ed, man. Beanie Man's catalog is bigger than Ed. This is Beanie Man been doing tunes when Ed was in nappies, probably before Ed was born. But guess what? To get tears off a black man, all you gotta be is white. And with ginger hair. Fucking imagine there's Beanie Man writing lyrics and writing tunes and performing, and Beanie Man's been all over the globe, man, performing in all types of countries and all types of albums and collabos with all types of people, man. You interviewed him and that's cool. But all you got is Ed Sheeran, man. Ed Sheeran probably got 10 songs tops. Maximum, man. The Beanie Man got hundreds, the stage shows and all sorts, man. And all you got to be is Ed Sheeran and you get tears, man. She was one of the greatest interviews ever, man. Just to be with Ed. So lucky, man. I don't know what to say. Play it one more time, man.
Friend, just about everything that the journey that I've been on, and I think everything gets a little bit overwhelming sometimes because, like you're saying, when you're like living in it, you don't actually see like.
It's lucky, man. So, I don't know what to say. And it goes to show, man. Yeah, for a black man to get any love, man, you gotta go to the moon and back, man. For Edomites make some shitty tunes, man. What's it called? I'm in love with the shape of you. And that's what it is, man.
Only tune.
It's the only tune I know of, anyway.
I've got the next one. What's it say? Take me into your loving arms.
Oh, yeah, true.
Come on.
Nah, you must know that one, but take me to your loving arms. Stop being overrighteous, man.
What's it called now? What's the song called now? Because everyone was going crazy about that song, remember? And they made reggae versions too, and the whole lot. What was it called now? Oh shit!
So take me into your loving arms, some shit like that, man.
Nah, that's the chorus, but the song's called. What's the song called now? Oh shit! What's the song called? I think it's called. Oh shit! I can't even remember. So, excuse my French. I can't remember. But yeah, obviously this is what happens when you don't love black people. You don't care about their accomplishments because Beanie Man is an accomplished dancehall artist. I'm sure he's probably the king of dancehall.
Sorry. So hold on. She interviewed Krypton Conan, Cash, Beanie Man. These are brothers that came from nothing, came from the ghetto. It was planned designed for them to fail, man. Came from single parent homes and made millions. If you want to cry for anybody, cry for these brothers, man. These are brothers that made it, that should have made it. Or their life was just raised in the ghetto with drugs and guns, and they were supposed to die at 21 and they never. And they turned around and made something of themselves. This is the man you should cry for. But now all you gotta be is white with ginger hair. From Halifax, mind you. Halifax. These niggas from Halifax, man. If Ed Sheeran didn't sing, he'll be great anyway. He'll be a doctor or a lawyer. He'll be great anyway. Krypton Conan would have been great, man. Beanie Man would have been great. A man from Kingston, man, zinc fence and board house, and made something of himself. And you don't want to cry for him. He's not your greatest interview. It's like an bar.
A man come from nothing. Get me, Beanie Man come from nothing. You've seen them houses in Jamaica, innit?
Come on, man. Yeah.
Houses in Jamaica where the toilet's outside and you gotta wash the. You remember the days when you had to wash the dishes outside, innit, with the hose pipe. You remember them days? You remember them days in Jamaica?
No, my people at country.
The houses had wheels on. What is all you moving? The houses had wheels on there. Get me? You don't like that? Maybe just wheel your house around the corner. Wheel the hot around the corner. Them men come from that, and she's bigging up a man from Halifax. Listen, man, ZZ Mills. Listen, man, ZZ Mills. Don't be so simple, man. Them men come from nothing, and then now the fame that they got. She goes, Ed Sheeran was their biggest. This is the thing, black people don't stick together because a white, what are they even called? A white host or whatever, they ain't never going to say that this black person was their biggest, what's it called? They're going to say Adele was their biggest or whatever. ZZ Mills is always shitting on black people, man. I see in the comments someone said she's our sister, help her. Listen, we're trying to help her, man. Listen, man, you've heard the saying, you can take a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink, man.
That's
right. We telling ZZ Mills, get into the ISUPK, turn over your station to commanding general, Hannah.
That's right.
So we could have interviewed White Yardie, man. But no, she don't want to listen, man.
Like a brother goes, wait, should Israelites be listening to Beanie Man?
He said what?
Wait, should Israelites be listening to Beanie Man? Of course, man.
Of course.
Slaps.
Why should I mean what should they listen to?
Ed Sheeran probably.
I mean what should the Israelites listen to? Come on, phone in, man. Segala Yisrael. Phone in, man. Is the number on there? Phone in, man. Ask us the question 079 607 46784. Phone in, man.
Man, he loves Ed Sheeran. Well, big bad thing, man. That's cool. What's the song goes?
Phone in, man.
Question, read it for me. We as people are doing the worst in the music game, Israelite brothers and sisters, rap worship. Listen, man. I don't do conspiracy. All that rap worship devil shit. That was some conspiracy that came in the 2000s, man.
That's right.
With a man called G. Craig Lewis, and he had a show, and it goes, you turn the music backwards. It says 6. Listen, that is nothing compared to crack cocaine, man.
That's right.
Listen, rap music ain't destroying black people, man. It's crack cocaine, it's drugs, it's oppression, it's being crammed into council estates, it's single parent homes. That's what we worry about, man. Music is music, man. It sounds good. It plays well in my car, man. It plays well for my AirPods. It feels good in the gym. That's all it does, man. That's what it does. But crack cocaine now, that destroys families, man. Crack cocaine now, that kills black people, man.
That's right.
Police brutality, that kills black people, man.
Right.
You're worried about music, man. What you need to worry about is black oppression, the real thing, man. We're worried about these conspiracies, which they're not even real, man. While we're worried about conspiracies, the white man's putting more drugs on neighborhoods, man. Black men are killing black people, man. We're on YouTube thinking, yo, I got some deep secret conspiracy. I say, yeah, secret. How do you find it? On the internet. Some secret. Fucking hell. Some secret, man. How you think, yo, I got some deep, dark secrets and I found it on the World Wide Web. Deep, dark secret, World Wide Web. It's that's an oxymoron, man.
Right.
That ain't even sound right, man. But so phone in, man. Forgot you twisted phone in, man. You can voice shopping.
Siegel, phone in. What is it? Segala, phone in, man. 079 607 46784.
You got 4 minutes though, so luck, yeah.
Phone in, yeah, so we can dialogue, man, so we know what you're on about or what you want to ask. Israelite brothers and sisters in rap worship the devil. All right, Segala, give me an artist that we should listen to. We're going to play the artist that you say we should listen to. Give me the artist that we should listen to who doesn't worship the devil. Give me the artist so I can play them live on the air. Come, give me the artist, Segala. Let's let him give us the artist that we should listen to.
What is it?
And we're going to listen to it on the way home. Give us the artist.
And it's to do with the devil. What's that got to do with me, man? I'm playing the song, man. I'm playing the song. Excuse me, man. Fucking hell.
Let's give him a minute to type in who we should listen to.
If BMW worship, listen, if BMW worship the devil, you would never buy a BMW again. What's that got to do with me, man? I was playing music, man. So like, yeah. To 2 minutes. Quickly, because this make it one. We're about to wrap up in 2 minutes.
Come, Segala. Segala.
Segala, where you from, Segala? UK or America?
Segala sounds like a Hamitic name. I'm not too sure. Definitely sounds like a Hamitic.
All right, wait. Should I call it? Is it Segala?
Segula.
Oh, go on.
Segula means God's wealth, my bro. God's wealth. Segula.
You gotta turn us down in the background.
Yeah, I've got you, man. I've got you.
All right,
I'm from UK, up north, man. From UK.
You sound kind of manny still. You good?
It's all good, bro. You good? Yeah, chill on, by the way.
Go on, Segala.
So the question you got, how long have you got?
Go on. We'll let you wrap the whole show to the end. Go on.
Oh, that's good. Then what? So I've got 4 minutes, yeah?
No. In fact, go as long as you need. We go over that.
All right, cool. So the question is, as I've asked, if we're talking about music in the hip hop game, yeah, we full well know here as brothers right now sitting here, we know that the hip hop industry is backed, funded by the same Edomite Jewish man that we don't rate. The same man are pushing and plugging our music. Only sell our music if it's derogatory, if it's got anything to do with misleading our youngsters, turning us away from the Most High, talking about slackness, women, this, that, and the third. But we still pumping it in the car. The thing what's most devastating is that while I'm sitting there listening to your live stream, you're talking about certain artists that we know full well that we shouldn't be sponsoring. We shouldn't even be accrediting anything to any of them, man, there, what they're talking about. And the Travis Scott thing, if you can't see, the Travis Scott thing was devil worship based off what his symbolism, his imagery was all about, boys. Come on, man.
Secular, let me ask you a question.
Fire away.
Listen, you got Facebook, right?
I've got Facebook.
All right. Well, does the man who runs Facebook, does he believe in God?
Who?
Is the man who, what's his name?
The Jewish man.
Yeah,
the
he's a
same
Jewish-
Jewish power you're talking about.
Exactly. So you're on Facebook. You're sponsoring. Why are you using Facebook and sponsoring it?
Bear with me. That's semantics.
It's not. It's the same thing that you're saying. You shouldn't be on. Listen, if I can't listen to rap music because it's run by Edomites, you shouldn't be on Facebook because it's run by Edomites.
Sorry, brother. Do you watch movies?
Not really.
So you don't go to the pictures. You know, movies are run by Warner Brothers.
Semantics, bro.
I'm asking a question.
We choose to watch.
You're saying to me, we can't ban music because these Satan, Jewish powers, blah blah blah.
Bear with me 1 second. Bear with me 1 second. Can we choose what we choose? Can we choose what we listen to and what we watch?
Of course we can.
Okay, so we've got that will to pick what we choose. Make sense?
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, so would I listen to devil rock music in my car if I liked it? Would that be ordained as something good to do? If I'm then going to pick up my scriptures at night time and look at my scriptures and read my scriptures, full well known I've spent 10 hours of my day in the gym, in the shops, riding around in my whip, listening to AC/DC, talking about how I want to do this to God and rare. What would you say to me if you heard me?
Segler.
No semantics, man.
No semantics, but Segler. Now you're saying we're listening to we don't. The music that we listen to is our reality. So the music that we listen to is black people speaking about.
Anymore, my brother.
Sorry, say that again.
It's not your reality anymore.
Yeah,
You
but-
left that when you pick up the scriptures.
Yeah, but let me finish. We listen to music which relates to us living in the ghettos, which relates to what black people's going through. We listen to that music. Why? Because that's what we can identify with.
You anymore, bro. You should be taking man out the ghetto.
Yeah, but listen
Listen.
to me, Segler. Listen. Music is just art. Now, don't take it that serious. It's nothing more than art.
Okay.
It's nothing more than a movie. It's nothing more than poetry. That's all it is. We know what. Sorry, say that again.
How's the Most High?
Sorry, say that again.
Listen. Can you hear me good?
A bit. Go ahead.
Okay, so how's the Most High going to take WAP done by Cardi B and that other slack Hebrew girl? What's her name? I forgot her name. But how's the Most High going to take that? He's going to say, "Oh no, it's okay. You're just doing poetry. Keep teaching the young girls how to suck whatever and how to do whatever. No, it's cool as long as it bumps in your car. You're all right. You get me? How's the Most High going to take Travis Scott talking about the devil here, there, and everywhere?
Well, Segler. All right, Segler. Okay, then. Now, show me the scripture where it says I can't listen to that kind of music in my car.
It's glorification. In
But no. Show me the scripture where it says that, because you would have to show me where it says. You would have to show me where it says I can't listen to that.
It's glorification, and you've only got 4 minutes. It's glorification, and you're edifying about things of the devil. Let's not play games here.
All right,
That's
Segler.
what it is.
Segler. Listen. What music do you recommend black people listen to?
What music you should listen to?
Yeah.
Whatever music that is created by us, which glorifies the Most High.
What art? I'm a black man, yeah. I'm gonna play some music in my car. What?
And you're not a black man, bro. There's no such thing as a black man.
All right, cool. I'm a man. I want to play some music. What do you recommend I play?
You play whatever you can find that is not edifying the devil. That's
All
what
right. So all right. Just out of curiosity, what do you play?
What do I play?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tend to listen to something either, I don't know, my own music, or I might listen to reggae. I might listen to something that's got some glorification of the
now,
creator,
all right, cool.
really.
Now, reggae music talk about Jah and Haile Selassie, so that is still glorifying another God. So just because the beat, just because the beat, just wait, man. Segula, let you speak, man. You said you use what, Segula, please. You said
I'm hearing you, bro. I'm hearing you.
You said you play reggae music that glorifies the Most High. In reggae
No, I didn't
music,
say that. That's not what I said. You're twisting my
in
words.
reggae music, the God they're glorifying is not the God of the Bible. Let's talk about Haile Selassie.
Which God is it?
Haile Selassie.
Okay, bear with me.
So hold on 1 second. So because the music bangs differently, both of them are wrong. Am I wrong? I heard you. Wait. You said.
Okay, so you're presuming. You're gonna
No,
ask me the question.
you say you play reggae music.
And I'll give you the full breakdown.
You say you
play
play
type of music that I'll listen to.
You say you play reggae music, yeah?
Okay, so is all reggae music all about Selassie?
No, but you say you play reggae music.
Okay, but it's
all
reggae music about Selassie.
I'm gonna quote you. You say I play music that glorifies reggae music that glorifies the Most High.
What I said is it's got something to do with either the creator in the music.
Exactly. So when reggae artists are talking about the creator, are they talking about Yahweh in the Bible?
One sec.
I'm asking you a question. Segula, wait.
No, you allow me to answer.
Segula, please. You said a lot. You said a lot. You said you play.
But I would say more if you allow me to.
I'm gonna give you the floor. You said.
Thank you very much.
You listen.
Come on, man. But I've heard your question, bro. Calm down a minute.
Well, I know. Wait. You said. You said. I would say. You say you play reggae music that glorifies the Most High. Is that not Satan worship? They are worshiping Haile Selassie. Is that not Satan worship?
I'm gonna answer your question.
Go on, please, if you could.
Okay, so this is my answer. I said to you earlier on. We pick and choose what we want to listen to, true or false.
That's correct. Yeah.
Boom. Okay, right. So the music I choose to listen to ain't got nothing with Haile Selassie in there.
Okay.
Right? So the music I listen to, now you say Jah, right? So you say Jah, and I'm saying yeah. Do you understand?
I play this game. That's semantics. So hold on. Segula, please, Segula, please, man, please. Bear me, please, Segula, please. So you're telling me, yeah, when the Rastaman made his tune, and he didn't say Jah, he said the creator. He was talking about the God you serve. Please, don't come on.
Pardon?
Don't.
Say that again.
So when you're playing this music, you're bumping this Rasta music, and they say praise Jah.
Praise Jah, yeah.
Yeah, they're referring to the God wait. Okay. They're referring to the same God as you.
And they say that there's 12 tribes of Israel.
Are you telling me that? No, are you telling me that? Is that what you're telling me?
And you're also saying that there's 12 tribes.
No, hold on. This is semantics. This is semantics. Now, this is semantics.
Okay, I hear your question.
No.
The answer to your question is this. At least they're not talking about praise the devil.
At least. So now you want to pick and choose what's righteous. Listen, there's no. You can't pick and choose what's righteous. Wait. Segula, man. We have the reason, man. Segula, you gotta let me speak. Segula, you gotta let me speak. Travis Scott can't make devilish music, and the people you listen to don't make devilish music. Travis Scott is serving another God. The people you listen to are serving another God. Also, the tunes you listen to glorify another God and wickedness as well. So you can't say we're bad for playing rap music when the music you listen to is serving another God also, man. Segula, come on, man.
So I hear your point. But these people are talking about the tribes of Israel.
It don't make a difference. If you're serving, listen, the Bible said you break one commandment, you break them all, man. Unrighteousness is unrighteousness. You can't say, well, I serve the devil, but I don't smoke weed. I serve the devil, but I don't kill people. Unrighteous. Listen, the music you play is just as bad as Travis Scott, man. It's just as satanic as Travis Scott, man. Segula, man. We'll be here next week.
Segula, listen, I got this. Segula.
My last one for you.
Wait, 1 second. Segula, give us 20 minutes of your time. I'm probably gonna ask you a question. I promise we'll answer your question.
Segula.
I've got no question for you. I've got no question.
Wait. 1 second. Segula, let me ask you something.
Quick, man. Let me talk.
Segula, come on, man. I'm gonna come back to you. Segula, you listening?
Let me ask the question.
Listen, Segula, I might have a solution for you, man. Segula, you listening?
Because hold on. Don't run for the question.
Listen, Segula, I'm coming back to you. Segula, listen. Segula.
I speak to a lot of these camps.
Listen, Segula.
You ain't spoke to the ISUPK'S, Segula, man. You probably shut down these camps, but today, Segula, you learned something today, Segula.
Segula, listen, I got the solution for you. Segula, come here. Segula, quickly listen to the solution.
You learned that you listen to satanic music, man. I know you thought you was right. Today, you learned you listen to satanic music. Don't go on.
Segula. Segula, come on, we're gonna get some. Segula, we'll get to Molech after. Come here, let me give you the solution. Segula, you listening?
We give you as long as it takes. Come on.
Segula, you listening?
Let's go.
All right then. So Segula.
You got some respect, better than Sakari.
Okay then. Okay, so Segula.
Let's talk.
All right, I got the solution. So basically, what you're saying is we should listen to righteous music, right? Is that what you're saying?
Well, we're in Babylon. The best thing to listen to is a bit of righteous music.
So basically, what you're saying is we should listen to righteous music.
What do you class as righteous music?
Basically, music which glorifies the Most High and is righteous. That's what we should listen to, right?
Something close to it, yeah.
Okay, well, I got all the Captain Cuttazar's mixtape. That's it. That's it. Go on the ISUPK website and order the ISUPK's mixtape. Are you going to order the ISUPK's mixtape? Yes or no?
Listen, no problem, bro.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Righteous music, I appreciate it.
I'll let you ask you a question now, yeah? Come on.
Right, listen. The same way I will listen to that. I will listen to that. You show me where that I'll listen to. I promise you.
All right, cool.
Okay,
So
watch this.
Listen to you. I want you to purchase.
I want to listen to Corey's music as well. There's the next thing. Anything that is proper glorification, I'll listen to. But here's my next one. Here's my next one for you. Please, since we're talking about different things like idols, explain that star on your chest.
What star? I don't have a star. Cause someone get me the circle of stars, please. Do you believe in that?
I knew you were gonna go there, but while you go there, you're gonna have to go to another scripture for me as well.
All right, cool. Which one's that?
Which is Micah 5.
Micah 5. So, all right, you want to read that for me then?
So this is what I'm gonna. This is what I'm looking for.
Go on,
what
please.
I'm looking for is the same question that I asked a couple of camps. Is this? If the star is symbolized as a circle, why you got the same star as the Jewish star that is on your chest?
Okay.
Why have you got a circle on your chest?
It's not. Listen, what I got on my chest right here is not star.
Please don't.
I'm gonna ask. Lily, can I ask the question? Can I ask the question? I want to ask the question. You want to allow me to? You want to allow me to? Are you finished?
Come on, bro.
Right. That's singular. This right here, yeah. This right here, according to the Bible, is not star. The Bible is according to who you?
No, according to the star of Molech.
According to God, the Bible.
According to God,
I can ask the question. Singular, come on, man. I'm gonna have to cut you off, man. You want me to speak, man? According to God, according to the Bible, please get me that, please, man. According to Wisdom Solomon, the Bible says the stars are circular. A star is a ball of gas, man. A star don't have points. This is not a star, according to God. According to the Bible, this is a shield, man. This is, if you know Hebrew, King David's name was Dawadah, and a da looks like a triangle. And this is two triangles, man. One upright, one upside down. This was the feature.
Okay.
Now wait there.
Okay. Go on, carry on, bro.
That's what train of thought now. Come on, man.
No. You said one triangle was up, one triangle was down, yeah?
Okay, yeah. Now you're saying, why do we wear the same star as a Jewish man? Is that correct?
Yeah, of course, because it's the same star, isn't it?
Are you familiar with the Bible where it says those that say they are Jews and are not?
Come on, bro.
You know that scripture? All right. No, do you know it?
That's Revelation.
Okay. Now, if you're impersonating to be somebody, don't you wear what they wear?
That's what you're doing.
Exactly. So that's why the Jewish man got the star on his flag, because he's trying to be us. That's why he don't have. That's why you don't have Mickey Mouse on there. That's why you don't have a Nike on there. He has this on there. Why? Because he's trying to be us. He follows the Shabbat day because he's trying to be us. He keeps Passover because he's trying to be us. This proves more the fact that the Jewish man wears this proves more that this is our culture.
Right.
That's why he's copying it, man. I don't see what they copy it.
Have you got historical evidence?
That makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
You said no. You told me why am I wearing the same shirt as a white man? Because the white man copied our culture. When you copy something, you copy what someone else does.
That's fine.
That's why he has it. That's your question.
Okay, no,
don't bounce. That's your question.
I'm not. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't. We're gonna go there. If you don't answer the question, we're not gonna move. We're gonna carry on there. The white man has the same style.
Can you please break down to me then? Right.
So now you got a new question.
No, I haven't got. It's the same question, my bro.
No, the question you had was, why do we wear the same style as the Jewish man?
No. That's not the question.
You just said that. I'm hearing things.
Explain the star, and you said it was a circle. Then why have you put a circle on your chest?
Because the Bible don't say wear a star on your chest. This is a shield. This is a shield. A star. Please get me that scripture, man. Please, Baba Kushar.
Yeah, get the scripture. You
give
need
me that. Go on. Which one you at? You know he's on the bar. Bear with us 1 second. Bear with us, please, Segula. Yeah, man, it's cool, man. You know what I mean? That's what we do.
We're edifying each other. We're edifying you.
Yeah, Wisdom Silent 13 and 2. But shall I read it for you, please? Grab the mic, nice and strong.
The Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 13 and verse 2. What deemed either fire or wind or the swift air, or the circle of the stars,
And what shape are the stars?
or the
Circle,
circle
the gas.
of the
So
stars.
the stars are circles. So this in a star. So when,
Okay,
when,
so
so when the Bible when the Bible talks about you shouldn't have the star of Molech, it's not talking about this. But this ain't
What's it
circle.
talk about?
That's
Circle?
right.
This ain't
So
circular.
what's-
Right.
So what,
Can you show
whatever
me-
it's,
can you
whatever
show me
it's
where the
talking
shield
about,
is?
it's not talking about this.
That's
Because this
right.
ain't circular.
Right.
According to
can
the
you show me-
Bible, wait. According to the Bible, stars are circle.
That's
when the
right.
Bible says don't have the,
That's
when-
right.
when the Bible
That's
talks about
right.
the star of Molech, it's not talking about this.
Right.
Because this
Okay,
ain't
so-
circular.
Right.
Can you do me a favor then?
Go
Can
on.
you show me where? Can you show me the scripture of the shield
I can show you in archaeology.
and what the shield looks like?
I can show you in archaeology that this is the shield of David.
No. Show me in scripture where the Most High says it's cool to wear that shield around your neck.
So show me the scripture where it says you can't wear the shield around your neck.
Right.
Okay, so watch. The star.
You know what?
of
Quatazar, give me
David-
one precept.
The star
Give-
of David. is
Give me Numbers chapter
archaeological,
24 and verse 17.
historical.
Do what? Give me Numbers chapter 24 and verse 17.
Wait.
If you can get it for me, then I'm.
All right, I'm going. So basically,
we're gonna get the scripture.
all right. So what's his name again? Segula. All right. So Segula, what you saying is the brother's got what? You saying the brother's got a star on his chest?
That's what I said.
Okay, that's fine. Give me Numbers chapter 24 and verse. More time, it's probably is it on this page? No, it's not. Go back. Give me.
I don't
Give me
think you'll
Numbers
find the
24,
shield,
Go
bro,
ahead.
in the scriptures. And
Hold
what the
on,
shield
give me-
looks
give-
like.
Give me that Numbers 24. 17.
I'm gonna be working you young
All right,
brothers today.
all right, Segula, all right. All right, Segula, listen.
Hey, Segula, I kind of like you. You're cool still, man.
Segula, pay attention. Read this for me.
Say again. Read the
Read
scripture. Let me get the scripture.
that for me.
Numbers
I'm
chapter
not- I'm not-
24
I'm not on the
and
thing, I'm
verse
looking for my-
17.
Say that again.
Not you.
Not you. I got the brother reading it for me.
Sorry, go on.
Numbers chapter 24 and verse
Let me
7.
follow you. Slow down. Let me follow you. Numbers, what?
24 and verse 17.
24:17.
24:17. Let's go.
Let the brother follow because I know it's a bit slow. Numbers chapter 24 and verse 17. I shall see him, but not.
I shall what?
I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him,
I shall behold him, meaning see him. Go ahead.
but star out of Jacob,
Slow down. Read that part again.
but not nice. Salakia. I shall see him, but not now. I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star.
Wait, there shall come a what?
Come a star.
There shall come a what?
Come a star.
There shall come a what?
Come a
A
star.
star out of what?
Out of Jacob.
Is this talking about what the brother's got in his chest? Yes or no?
No, you talk about a circle.
So this is talking about a circle right here. Read it one more time. It said a star shall come out of Jacob. Who's the star that's going to come out of Jacob?
Is it not David?
Who's the star that's going to come out of Jacob? No, it's not. Read it one
Israel,
more time.
yeah? Israel.
I shall see him.
It's a him. Now what the brother's got in his chest, that's not a him. Read that.
But not now. I shall behold him.
I shall what?
I shall behold him.
Show your shield. That's not a him that the brother's got right there. Read.
I shall behold him, but not nigh. There shall come a star.
Hold on. There shall come a what?
There shall come a star.
There shall come a what?
There shall come a star.
Now, who is this star talking about? Sega. What's his name?
Segula.
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 Who's the star? Segula.
Who's the star?
Yeah.
You tell me who the star is.
So now I must start. So you were saying the brother's got a star on his chest. We're reading about a star right now in the Bible.
Hold on,
Read.
let me get your logic. Let me get your logic for 1 second.
There shall come a star.
There shall what?
There shall come a star out of Jacob.
There shall come a star out of Jacob.
Cool Jesus,
Now,
cool Jesus,
slow down, Segula. Now, when you're talking about the star of Molech was the man who worshipped Molech, the
That's
best
right.
man.
That's
He was
right.
the star of Molech.
Right.
Like how Christ is the star of Israel, man.
That's right.
There's a thing called pop stars, man.
That's
There's a
right.
thing called superstars, man.
That's right.
It's not talking about what the hell you're talking about, man.
Right.
You don't know
Okay,
the Bible, man. You
so-
shut your mouth and get in class. That's what you do, man.
Right.
That's what a star is according to the Bible, man. You're talking about the star. And furthermore, what you're talking about, it says the star of Molech. It doesn't say Molech is the star, you
That's
dummy.
right.
It says the star of Molech, man. It doesn't say Molech is the star. Now, what next precept do you want me to go to?
It's all right, man. It's bullshit.
What next precept do you want me to go to?
It's like a Segula. Carry on.
But bear with me.
Bear with you. How much longer shall I bear with you?
This is not a street corner dialogue, my bro. We're having a nice dialogue between men of Israel. if I'm trying to ask you something, there's no point in talking over me. It doesn't make sense, right? Because it gets comical, it gets childish. You have the floor, then I'll have the floor.
Well, when we tried to do that, you weren't abiding by them rules. When we tried to do that, you weren't abiding by them rules. Only when we talk over you, now you want to abide by them rules. How the hell are you phoning me on my show, telling me what I should do on my show?
Are we gonna get
How the hell are you phoning me on my show, telling me what I should do on my show?
We got 5 minutes left now.
Get prideful.
Give me your question, please.
In the scriptures, innit?
Give me your
So
question.
let me answer my question.
Go on, please.
So what I wanted to know is that star in the scripture that you just read, the star that the scripture, what does that symbolize?
It don't symbolize. Listen, that star is Jesus Christ. A star.
Okay, so
according to the Bible, the star is a man.
So bear with me. Then let me get the logic. Let me get the logic out of the situation.
Are you telling me you don't know? You want to know?
No. That's your answer, and I'm gonna go with your answer. So it's Jesus Christ is the star.
Yeah.
So your man here drew out a scripture. Is the star symbolizes that's coming out of Jacob is Jesus Christ, right? Cool. Okay, I'll run with you with that one. So why, if you number one not got a circle around your neck to represent a star, and number two, why haven't you got an image of Jesus around your neck to represent Jesus the star?
Bro,
and number three, bear with me, let me finish, please. Let me finish, please. And number three, you still yet have not proved historically, right? Historically, you still not proved geography or else to say that's a shield of David, and why is it shaped in the way that it's shaped, which represents all of the stars of the paganism system that these people, these Edomites are running with. And that's, you got the star of Molech, you've got the Baal, you've got all different sorts of idol worshiping gods. Why have whoever, ISUPK'S in America, chosen to take that star to push up front, full well knowing there is no true representation of anything about it.
Segula, we got officer in Manchester, man. Log in the class on Tuesday, man. You get the full breakdown.
Listen, Segula,
Segula. You can't give me right now.
Segula, can I answer your question?
Yeah, of course you can, bro.
Okay, what you see right here, showing this, all this is David's signature. That's all it is. It's David's signature.
God said it was David's signature.
All right, then wait.
Let me get that you.
If you say it's not, then it's a star.
Segula,
who said it's a star? No one said it's a star but you. No one said it's a star but you.
What is it then?
According to the Bible, the stars are circles. No one says it's a star but you, man.
So what is it then, bro?
It is a seal, a signature of David. It's not a star. It's not a ball of gas.
Segula, listen. You do know you do know the king has a ring on it with a seal on it. You do know kings have a seal, right?
Kings have a seal.
Yeah, which is a signature.
Show me chapter and verse.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Let me find it for you.
No, don't swear when I'm saying show me the chapter and verse, bro. Please don't be rude like that. Just show me the chapter and verse.
Hey, Segula, you know you sound like Bob Malone, you know. I swear down, like.
That's okay, bro. I don't mind. I sound like somebody of God. Just do me a favor. Show me chapter and verse.
Listen to them kind of music in it. You probably know Bob's even this so yeah, give me it.
All right, let me find it for you.
Oh man, I can't believe, man. I can't believe going there today, man. I can't.
Don't worry about it, bro. Somebody's got to go somewhere with you, man. Come on, if I see something, I'm gonna say something. Man. What do you want me to do? Sit here. I love you, bro. It's my brother. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Sit here in the final feel something? I can't say nothing, bro. Come on, man.
So Segula, on the screen right now, do you see ancient Israelite artifacts right here?
1 second, my bro. 1 sec. Bear with me. Well, sorry. Bear with me. Yeah, of course I see ancient.
There you go.
Seal of David. Yeah.
There you go.
I've seen that.
Okay. Do you see the ancient artifacts here that we had in Jerusalem?
You showed me Jewish symbolism.
Is that Jewish? This was in Jerusalem.
Where?
This was
in Jerusalem. Where, bro?
Listen.
Where? Give me the time and date. Give me the time. At least give me second. Give me the time.
You want me to? Nigga, go through the carbon date the shit right now, man. It's like,
carbon date that, please.
I got loads.
Give him the date.
Carbon date that, please.
Do you know about something called what's it called? The Titus. What's it called again? The Titus. The seal of Titus. When they ransacked Jerusalem. Huh?
Titus Vespucian.
No, yeah.
Yeah, well, I don't know about the seal, but what's that got to do with us?
So there's a picture here when the Greeks took over Jerusalem.
Greeks take over everything, innit?
Guess what? They took away our menorah, and on the menorah was that same symbol, man. That same symbol that they use for the star so much, man. Let me get it real quick, man.
Yeah, you need to get that, because guess what? If it was on the menorah in Jerusalem at the time of the sin, you talk about out the synagogues.
Yep, right in the synagogue.
Okay, so you know full well that the synagogues were run by Pharisees and Sadducees.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's not us either.
So who are the scribes and Pharisees?
Pharisees and Sadducees aren't us.
Oh my God, this is crazy. You know what?
Where do you think the Talmud came from?
Listen, we got this another time, man. We
got
this another time.
Sagula.
Come on, man.
So Sagula, you listening?
That's what you're coming with, man. Come on, man.
All right, Sagula.
Think about it logically. Think about it logically. Instead of the talk that New York gives you, think about it logically. Pharisees and Sadducees.
Jesus Christ spoke to scribes and Pharisees, man.
Yeah, because
Jesus Christ didn't say they're heathens. Jesus Christ was angry with their traditions, man.
Bro, bring me a scripture where the Pharisees. Bring me the scripture where the Pharisees and Sadducees were cool. Bring me one scripture. Show me one scripture.
Of course, we're hypocrites.
Right.
But you're saying they're heathen.
You might as well take it from the Edomites. It's the same thing.
All right, Sagula. All right then. Okay, Sagula. Yeah, well, basically, we said the menorah had the shield on it, right? When the Greeks took it, right? You listening? You with me? All right, so they took the menorah that had the shield on it, right?
Yeah, so you say?
And then guess what? Once we got our temple back and all of our stuff back, that's called what? The Feast of Dedication, right?
That's right.
When did we get our temple back?
We got our temple back in the time of the Maccabees, right? In something one something BC. In 1 something BC. So we got our temple back along with our menorah and stuff, right?
Did we?
Yes, we did. That's why we have the Feast of Dedication.
Can you prove that?
Well, that's why we have the Feast of Dedication. I can prove that in the book of Maccabees. I can prove that in the book of Maccabees.
Right?
Sorry, say that again.
So that's in the book of Maccabees, yeah?
Yes. Do you believe in the Apocrypha? Yes, no?
I'm not a full subscriber.
Okay, no sweat. Well,
that's why you should listen, man.
Okay. And
no, I don't need to.
You don't know what the star is. You said who's the star. You said I don't know. You said it's Jacob. Then you said it was Israel. So you don't know. That's why you should be in class, man.
No, but what I'm saying to you is there's no lineal track from the house of
the brother David. Here. I got a scripture for you, and then we're gonna call it a night.
Yeah, man, that's cool, bro. I'll call you.
I want you to call back next week as well, man. If you can, if it's nothing, man.
When are you on?
Every Friday. You know, man. Come on, man. Every Friday.
I don't know, bro.
Every Friday, 9 to 11. All right.
All right. So Sagula. All right then. So now, you don't really believe in the Apocrypha?
I don't believe in the New Testament either.
Oh, that's the problem. That's the problem.
How can you talk about scribes and Pharisees?
Why is that a problem?
How can you believe scribes and Pharisees? You don't believe in scribes and Pharisees are the New Testament.
Listen, do you know why? Do you know why? What I do is I read and I digest, and I don't take man's word. What God tells me to do is to seek and knock. I don't take a doctrine from somebody else, say to run with it. I look into the New Testament.
And anyway, so Sagula, Sagula, over the time, I'm assuming you need to go and do your sacrifices over the time. I'm assuming you need to go sacrifice your lambs and your goats and all of those things on the altar.
Wait, watch YouTube on the Sabbath, Sagula.
Disrespectful, bro. You keep saying Sagula. Do you know what Sagula means?
I have no idea.
Exactly.
Enlighten
so
me.
Go find out what it means.
It's not Hebrew because there's no U in Hebrew. So no, it's not Hebrew.
Go find out what it means, bro.
I know it's not Hebrew because there's no U in Hebrew.
That's right.
And there's no star in Hebrew either. That's right.
Yeah, it's circular. It is circular. It is circular. But Sagula, it was nice having you on the show. We're gonna reasonably call next week.
Call next week.
I'm calling next week.
Make sure you know. Make sure you know. All right.
Make sure you do your sacrifices as well.
Bring all your information, all right?
Bring all your books.
Hey, listen. I'm bringing pure information. Just make sure
you bring that, man. Bye, guys.
Listen. Make sure that you got your thing ready.
Yeah, man.
Okay, Scholar Sagula. Okay, we understand you're a scholar.
We will see you next week.
Sagula, let me ask you one more question before you go. Where's your school? Where's your school located?
Where's my school located?
Yeah.
Do you really want to know where my school's located?
Yeah, please, please.
All right, yo, have you got a pen?
Don't worry, I got a good memory.
You got a good memory?
Yeah.
It's called the Torah in the Tanakh.
Oh, okay, is it? Okay. And let me ask you the next question. How do you say Torah? How do you say Torah in Hebrew?
Say again, sorry?
How do you say Torah in Hebrew?
What are you asking me for? How do you say Torah in Paleo?
Well, you said you got a school.
Paleo Hebrew, what's not fully digested proper Hebrew. Come on, bro. Let's get really deep with it then.
Alright, we get deep next week. Alright. Scholars, we get deep next week, man. We get deep next week. Alright, but cool, man. We see you next week.
Alright, have a good night. Have a good night. Okay. You offer up them sacrifices. Don't worry, Segula. You like the outro and offer up them sacrifices. Shalom. You offer up them sacrifices. Shalom. Alright, Shalom. You offer up them sacrifices.
Hey, yo, Brethren, it's Segula, not Sedula.
Segula, man. Segula.
Sega, Mega Drive, whatever the hell it is. Listen, you offer up them sacrifices. Okay, we're gonna play a gangster tune and then we out because Segula doesn't like gangster rap, so we're gonna play one. We're gonna play one.
God. This man's killed me. But anyway, that was on the next week. Segula, please call him next week, man.
Sega,
you know what I mean? We're gonna get there, man.
I told you not to do no sin no more. I guess they acting like they